Do I remember how to play? Yes, you click on things, and things happen. I have points to spend apparently, quite a few. I guess I'll do that first. I kinda don't even really want to stream today because it's too hot, but I don't know, I physically can, so let's do it anyway. Why do I not have many shield skills? Oh right, because it's all phalanx. It's all phallic. Whilst wielding a shield, dodging a melee attack causes you to deal damage to the attacker. That could be useful. Defend ally. Shield rush. But is there anything else I want instead first? Critical hits using blades cause bleeding. Yes, that would be nice probably. What else? Extra damage from charging. Not today. That's probably a good idea actually, yeah. Because I do tend to die a little bit sometimes. I'm like the first one who dies in battle, if anyone. On the phone to UPS. 20-minute wait, gosh. The waiting list. You are number. Enter number of people living in the UK on the waiting list. Only 5 minutes. Last time you talked to them. I think it's time for them to fire everybody in it and hire people who are competent and not lazy. Seems like everybody's having delivery problems. Milk you and Reptiloid. What a time to be alive. Stealth, smoke bomb. First time you're wounded in combat, you automatically hide. Probably useful, but... Red arcs, that was something I wanted. Yeah, I guess so. Anything else though before I commit to that? Small amount of slashing damage. Other things have numbers. I think she is quite dodgy. Okay, yeah, there's some good things in here. That's a lot of crit resistance that she could have. Athletics. Initiative. What's down here? More backstab. That does happen sometimes, but I think that'll be if I don't have anything else to put points into. Light armor. No, it's hard to choose what to put armor points into, because... Oh wait, she doesn't have any armor points, I don't think. Because, like, sure, I might have heavy armor now. What if I find a nice medium armor that I want to put on later? Have this. Whatever it was. What was it? No. This? Red arcs. Sure. More attacks for her. Wash their hands of their responsibility. Your photo got sent to an access point rather than your address. They confirmed you gave them. Yeah, it's gotta be. It's never their fault. Always blame somebody else. Use the DSP method. It's always the game's fault. It's always the customer's fault. The customer is always wrong. Hyzen. I don't know, but I don't like it. It's a silly thing and needs to change. I hope you're at least not melting. Do you at least have AC at work, I assume? Not today, yeah, well, I don't know, he doesn't really go down, does he? Maybe he does. We'll get it anyway, in case he does. Todd. Oh, the mages are too much to think about, because they have spells. And I can't be asked to think about spells right now. Must be level 15, what level is he? She? 13. I noticed you got SKALD as well. So be careful, spoilers here. But I hope you've enjoyed however much you've played so far. Like retail, have AC in the building, that's okay then. For all the downsides of retail, at least there's AC, I suppose. Character must be at least tier 1. Oh, in Magic Master. I was gonna say, I already am tier 1, it's up here. Don't really need vitality, you're never really in the thick of it. What does presence do? Read and react to surrounding environments. You're gonna have to spend points on spells. What do we want? Time to think in this heat. Time to get a headache. Miasma, I think that was something I maybe wanted. Disrupted strong poison. Maybe. Circle of healing. Okay, I definitely want that. Corporeal restoration. Removes all things. But there's also the big aura one for that, so I'll probably, I don't know, maybe wait for that one. Definitely miasma. I mean, definitely circle of healing. Anything else than these that I'd want more? Blindness. Mental restoration. Stunning aura. Could also be useful. Mental restoration. Not a super useful selection of spells for me. Paralyze, Holy Judgment. Oh, that's only in front of me. All opponents and allies in the aura targeted area. Removes all magical conditions. So like removes positive and negative, I guess. And that is also a heal. Isn't there one in here as well? Isn't that what that is? Yes. Wait, what? Oh right, it cures other stuff. Blind, deaf, disease. Oh no, this one adds conditions. Okay, well anyway, we'll get this. Circle of healing and... miasma, I guess. Next. 2 points. Can't do much with that. Although, she was apparently heading towards something. Oh, the same spells. What else do you have? I don't want duplicates, I think. Yeah, you're the lay on hands one. So you might as well have also Circle of Healing, but maybe Corporeal Restoration actually. Wait, how much does this heal? 10, 25, 20 to 30. Cost 12, cost 10. We'll do Restoration. Healing and Restoration. Maybe. No, what was it? That one. And finally, 3 points. Second Wind? Nah. You've also got Not Today. Rending Blow. Critical hits with an axe cause injury conditions. Sure, probably. Sounds alright. What about spells? That's a lot of stuff. Right, Web of Roots. That was something I wanted, I think. Immobilize them so they can't come over. But I don't know. I don't think that's priority. Strength would also be nice. What armor are you using? Heavy. We'll just get Rending Blow for now. I don't want to think anymore. Good enough. Right, in we go to meet Father. Apparently. catacomb entrance. It's behind a fence, oh. The elegant marble statue looms over you, unblemished and pristine. An emaciated form dressed in ragged robes, frozen mid-gesture while unmasking. Gallium, the first emperor, presides over the serene temple interior. Drina reverently presses her palms lightly against her face and then removes them in a gesture reminding you of the statue. Drina? It nourishes me to stand in this hall and find its altar unmolested by the madness that has engulfed this island. Tenderly, she touches the base of the statue and offers a whispered prayer. Why is he masked? Emperors don masks when they ascend to the throne. Being amongst the oldest and most powerful of the Magi, they're already more than human. When they don the mask, it symbolises that they have risen beyond their brethren. And they are never seen without it? No, then why is he removing it on the statue? Illegal. The Emperor is never seen without their masks, save by the exhibitors of the Imperial Palace. Personal guard. The ones out of bed. Whoa, vroom! Noisy vehicle just went past. The silence hangs for a moment. There is something unsaid. Who has the most? Why do I need to roll to find out something from Drina? Here, Drina, roll to see if you want to talk about whatever you want to talk about. Good, you do. The Emperors are very old, often several hundred years. They are also beyond powerful. One with the reticulum. One can only imagine the effect it has on their physical form. Perhaps it is best that the common folk never have to see the price of such power. Well, they can, just look at the statue. See his ribcage. For a moment a shadow falls over the room, then it passes. You must be on your way. Fucking bye then, who's that? Said you wouldn't double up on Fairy Nymph, but you have. Playing Bravely Default and Elliot at the same time. You found a way into the keep yet? As I said, seek out the tombs in the deepest part of the crypt. Do you have anything for sale? I do indeed. It's not much given the circumstances, but I have a selection of potions and concoctions in addition to my healing services. Anything I wanna... oh yes. Bookman. Anything I wanna, you know, borrow? Who was the steely one? For no particular reason. Asking for a friend. Who can learn what? There's actually a lot here I can't learn. Minor lay on hands, not particularly interesting to me. Fleet of foot. Corporeal restoration. That's level 3. Hell yeah. Oh, okay. So you do actually have to... it's not an instant win. There is some chance involved. But yes, I will have that if you don't quite mind. Fortify Willy. Not especially useful. There's only 2 people here that use magic. One of them can, but I probably won't. Much. Awareness. Cure moderate poison. What does awareness do? Notice small details. I don't know what it does for battle. Who goes first in combat? I guess that could be useful. Try it. I've done it. I assume this is just touch here. What's the difference between AoE touch and AoE melee? I'm not sure. Maybe I do want one of those. We'll save it and then try. Oh, how much does it cost? Only 200. But where's the fun in buying? Just get it for free instead. You can have Fortify Will, I think. and awareness, and you can have that one. Yum, free spells. Which one's better though, Bravely Default or Elliot? Which fairy is the better fairy? The one that doesn't talk as much. Alright. As you enter the... I don't know how much the one in Bravely Default talks. I assume those are the two games anyway. As you enter the dimly lit crypt, your senses are immediately assaulted by the scent of fresh carnage. The scent is still faint enough that you are sure whatever awaits you below has not been dead for long. Your suspicions are soon confirmed. At the foot of the stairs ahead of you lies the mangled remains of a man in white, blood-stained robes. Examine the corpse. The corpse belongs to a young man with sunken cheeks and a shaved head. A faded tattoo on his forehead marks him as an acolyte of the temple. His face is a mask of pain, terror, or more likely both. As you carefully shift him, intestines spill out with a wet squelch. Oh, I don't want to know. I hate intestines falling out. Reminds me of a scene in Dog Soldiers where a werewolf slashes a guy and he has to like hold his guts in. It's disgusting. Try to determine the cause of death. After examining the corpse, you are horrified to discover the youth's abdomen has been torn apart by claws or fingers. Stranger still are the thin purple strands festering inside of the wound. Drina steps away from the corpse and whispers a prayer beneath her breath. Her eyes are wide with fear as she takes in the mangled display before her. This is not the work of reavers, something else is afoot. What do you mean? This man tended the sacred flesh of the dead, these tombs. She trails off, and then, as if deciding something, gives a sharp shake of her head. SMH. Come, we must find the cause of this carnage. In the fluttering light of the tomb you can tell her face has turned ashen grey. Where to now? Drina peers into the darkness ahead. I'm unsure of the tunnel's exact location, save that it lies somewhere in the deep crypt to the south. However, given what we've discovered here, I would advise we explore this level for clues before moving on. Let us be on our way. With one final glance at the corpse, you push aside your fear and delve into the blackness ahead. What fear? How do you know I'm afraid? What if I'm role-playing as a really brave person? Airy. Yum, voiced by Stephanie Sheikh. I don't know who that is. This bottle is getting hard to pull open. But I assume Stephanie Sheikh is probably someone good. High grape stinker. Hope you're well today and not melting too much. Or indeed, how is everybody? We've got another maze here. Whoa, what's going on here? Stepping into this room, you are at once terrified and awestruck by the alienness mixed with sanctity. A room not meant for common eyes, where the imperial priesthood plies its strange and sacred rituals. Why is that alien? Oh, Sailor Moon, Mikuru, Asahina, Yui. I prefer Yui. Ilya, and quite a few game characters. Not Nep or Lightning. Those are the only two I expected. It's almost zero here. Yes, please. Let's trade. Well, that's good to hear. Sounds like instead it's too cold. So keep warm. I'm getting hard. Not in this weather, I'm not. There's too much effort to get hard. The energy is going to, I don't know, the cooling systems in my rear. Drina begins searching through a pile of tomes on a nearby table, her face still ashen grey, pales even further as her attention turns to the corpse in the centre of the room. Drina, what is this room? Drina presses her palms lightly against her face before removing them in a gesture that reminds you of an unmasking. An embalming chamber. This is where our acolytes preserve the sacred flesh of our dead. Embalming makes me think of Egypt, so I'm happy. Oh, Anubis, mummify me. No, don't. Why? Drina does not look at you as she speaks, her attention already reclaimed by one of the tomes. For those touched by the rectum, the reticulum, the veil between the living and the dead is thinner, though the flesh may die, an echo persists. With a shake of her head, Drina slams the book shut, angry. This is not the time for theology, we must press on. You're the one who started talking about it. The corpse belongs to a greying old man. His face is serene, and there is nothing to indicate he did not die of natural causes. Leaning over the body, however, you spot thin strands of some bizarre purplish fungal growth protruding from the man's mouth and nose. Gross. Oh. Withered hand. Oh. It's a ingredient, apparently. Oh, lizard's eye. Mercury. Also used in potions. Do not drink mercury. This game gives you the wrong idea. Mead tonic. Brandy tonic. Are you telling me I can't interact with the lovely fountain over here? That's pretty weird down here. What's going on? Feels eldritch. Might as well use some of the thieves' tools. Why not? Wait, cannot be picked. Yeah. Yum. Monk's journal. That's a bit long. I guess I'll read it. We're working long hours into the night to deal with the recent influx of corpses. What compels these people to act so cruelly? Yesterday we had the corpse of a young boy of no more than 12 years come in. He had been beaten to death by the looks of it. Sacred dead preserve me. Were it not for the calling, I'm not sure I would have persevered. A glimmer of light. Brother Arun came running up from the crypt, so frightened he had pissed his robes. He claimed he saw something move down in the crypt, something unnatural. We laughed till we fell over, and by the end so did he. No doubt he saw one of the rats, but it's funny where the mind wanders when sleep becomes scarce. Something is wrong in the village. They say some kind of riot has broken out. Hierophant Leos said Drina has gone to investigate and that the monks should stay in the crypt for our own safety. We tried to pass the time with work, but I wish we knew what was happening. They came from the lower crypts. All are dead save me and Brother Arun. We have locked ourselves in the storage room. How can this be? How can such abominations walk? There is no light in the afterlife, only black stars. Which monk was this then? No water. Arun did not wake today. I dare not leave this room. I hear them outside. I too shall pass. Black stars beckon. But there's only one body in here. Where did... Oh no, they are both there. Never mind. Ah. There's a Pokemon all along. Not worth catching. Strange vines of some unknown purplish growth burst forth from the masonry. As you lean in, fine strands reach greedily towards you. You recoil in disgust and decide it's best not to touch the growths. Growths. Fancy, there's a skull on the floor. You arrive at the dimly lit junction with an intricate mosaic at its centre. Full path lay before you. As you take in your surroundings, you notice fresh smears of blood leading into the eastern tunnel. Drina peers into the blackness straight ahead. These corridors lead to the crypt tombs, where we shall find the entrance we seek. Alas, I know not which path is the correct one, and which may lead us to whatever madness lies ahead. Furthermore, the gate ahead appears to be locked. Oh. The shuffling of bare feet on stone sounds from down the corridor to your left. You are not alone. Vague shapes linger just at the edge of darkness. Who goes there? Drina shouts, and an unmistakable tremble has crept into her voice. Some gremlins? Who need to go to the dentist, clearly. The terrifying sight of their clawed, bloodied fingers reaching toward you conjures the image of a torn-apart corpse at the crypt's entrance. Of the torn-apart corpse. You steel yourself, determined You will not meet the same fate, the same end. What are they? Shambler? Oh no, do they do lightning magic? Cat, Todd, Roland, Ivan. Wah, wah. Bird screeching outside. Roland should probably go there. In fact, he should go there. And he should go like there. Yeah, I'll go this way to back up Cat. Although now I'm out of range of Todd's buffs. In that case. Like that maybe. Oh! Oh yes, the stuttering, I forgot. That's what happened, that's why I didn't move as many spaces as I tried to. Oh gosh, I've got too many spells now. Which are the ones that I use? These ones, I think. I don't know if I care about awareness. Just those two. Would he have been Hydreigon? Hopefully not. Especially if that's a dragon. Let's Fortify Will for some reason. I don't know if that helps with the buffs. Oh, there's an object blocking me there apparently. I mean, I can see it, but it doesn't look like something that would block me. Oops. Searing light. Other text pops up over my characters, I think, when I do that, and I can't read it in time. I'm gonna try harder next time. God, the choppiness. Why is this game like this? There's nothing going on that would cause choppiness, surely. It's rather obnoxious. Right, can I... Vulnerable Sublime. Okay, never mind, it's just telling me the enemies are vulnerable to that. Which makes sense, because they're undead. So that's good. I don't know. No point doing anything, I guess. Good, you've come out. Foolishness. But it feels worse today, the stutteriness. It's happening more often, it feels like. Yum. 8 gold. Wow. So what is this that was blocking me? Strange vines of some unknown purplish growth burst forth. Oh, it's that again. Is this the same? Yes. I assume I can't open this, yeah. Although a fine dust wells up as you progress through the chamber, filling your eyes and nose with the burning sensation that sends you into an uncontrollable fit of sneezing, and eventually retching. The sound booms in the echoing chamber and makes your ears ring as stars flash before your eyes. My sneeze made us all get like that. As you reel to escape the invasive spores, you end up crawling on hands and knees towards the exit. A mist seems to be filling the room, or is it simply your vision fading to black? Fight the sensation. We're probably not going to succeed. Oh my god. High rolls today. Strangely, through the dim veil you see something. Basalt towers, oh no, not those. They show up in every game. A lot of games anyway. Loom across a dead landscape. A strange piping reverberates through all your being. You manage to cover your face with a piece of clothing, and as you shield your face from the impossible vista in the mist, you struggle to gain control of your breathing. A howling wind mixes with the piping, and for a moment you hear the fluttering of tattered robes. Instinctively you continue covering your eyes. Then, cutting through the maddening noise, you hear a voice as clear as crystals. Drina is reciting a prayer. Not again. Hasn't she run out of MP by now? Then, as suddenly as it started, all is silent. Relief floods through you as you look up and find yourself still in the darkened tomb chamber. Cat grabs your arm with wild eyes. Oh, she grabbed my arm with her eyes. She looks as if she's going to say something, then gives up. As you scramble to your feet, you have a chance to take in the strange growths that fill the chamber for the first time. Examine the tentacles. Oh my god. It's okay, tentacles deserve a lot of text. Alien tentacle-like roots burst obscenely from the floor before branching... Oh, what? Oh, no, it's okay. Thought something was wrong on the on Streamlabs, but no. Alien tentacle-like roots burst obscenely from the floor before branching off into a myriad of smaller partitions that seem to spread throughout the entire complex. The growths seem to writhe with peristaltic motion as you draw near. Strands lift up and reach greedily towards you. You've seen this before, in the well near the farmhouse where you landed on Idra. Oh yeah. Where I let it overtake me or something, or I let it draw me in, and then I got a game over, and the dragon awoke or something. Drakaya, let's be on our bloody way, yeah? Cat spits as she backs away towards the door. Oh, I want to examine the tentacles. The growths seem to shudder with anticipation. Perhaps you've read this before? This should be an easy enough one. This organism defies any known taxonomy, whatever that means. But there are books, forbidden books, that speak of such things. Algion of Ir wrote of how he saw vast squirming masses shift in the pale light of distant stars, and certain unspeakable Shadowahit texts talk of the crawling doom that came to Erewhon. You shudder, it's best not to think of such things. What about survival? Have you encountered this in nature somewhere? You do not know what to make of the strange organism before you. I'm just waiting for the first typo that I can get angry at. But no, it hasn't happened yet. It probably has, but not one that I've noticed. It most closely resembles some strange fungal growth, but even that is only in the most general of terms. You've never seen anything like it before. In fact, what? Earlier it was saying I've seen it down the well. In fact, you feel certain that this thing is utterly alien to our world. From whence it came, however, you can only guess. Drina, what's happening here? Drina's face is wet from sweat as she continually and wordlessly recites some prayers. As you address her, she stops suddenly and fixes you with her gaze. This is madness given form, and in this, the most sacred of places, the home of the dead. She draws her breath and seems to compose herself. We must venture to stamp out this foulness. What can we do? The city is built on ancient foundations. There are crypts below that are far more ancient than this. That must be where this abomination is being spawned. Then again, this is no coincidence. Whatever madness has befallen Idra, this is all part of the same curse, and for now there are still living that need our aid. As much as it pains me to leave this foulness alive in the crypt, we must press onwards and through to the castle. All I ask is this: once we retake the city, we will come back here and restore the sanctity of this place. I'm with you, Drina. Leave. That is a lot of growth, and it's purple. Salazar. Forgot which TTS I use. Some German Bint. Yeah, I think it's German for the bits, and Japanese for subscriptions, and then Polish for Polish TTS, surprisingly enough. Well, there's another door down there. Maybe that's the way we go, though. Is it lantern time? I've got a few. Oh, I can press F for that. Hello? Oh, it was on, but wasn't lighting it up. I had to press it twice to turn it off and then back on. 131 gold, yum. Oh. Snacks, or leeches or something. Yeah. This is an obnoxious place to fight. Let's get around here, I guess. One here. Yeah, this is a bad place. I'm just gonna have to do something like that. Sort of have our big men in front. Yeah, and then we can move more of us around here. That's fine, I suppose. Probably forget buffing in this one. We're gonna double team him as soon as he comes down here. Pincer attack from Final Fantasy X. Oh, never mind. He's donezo. Okay. What? Huh? Why did he miss his turn? I'm not sure. A question mark popped up above his head and then his turn ended. Oh. Misclickage. Maybe he had some status effect that I wasn't aware of. Apparently the agents you've been speaking to are real people. Must be trained to copy-paste responses. It's like they truly seem to be making it as inconvenient as possible. Huh. Yeah, probably got some script or something that they refer to. Oh my god, the gold! That's a lot of gold. I've gotten like 1,000 gold down here. And more. I've been stealing this whole time, but unnecessary apparently. Oh my god. It's a shame the items aren't better as well. Who's got... I wonder if there's any status that, like, makes items better when you find them. No one has better awareness than me, so... What about lore? I don't know. I don't know what, if anything, would make the loot better. Oh gosh, the money. Welcome to Drakai's chat room. This has happened at least twice already this stream. Hopefully I haven't missed any messages. I probably have. If anyone has said anything that I haven't responded to, be sure to check what's visible on the screen. That's the main reason I include chat on the stream screen, in case messages don't show up. That's been a thing throughout the years. I don't like missing messages. Is any of this any good? Okay, better feet. No, you can't wear it. No. Is this any good for anyone? Apparently. I mean, I'm not using stealth, so maybe it's better for you to have that shield. You probably are using crafting. You're definitely probably using awareness. Yeah, go on then. Have a better shield. A fine short sword. Meh. More growth. I think so. Unless they're invisible on your end too. Possibly. Oh my god, but probably not. I guess we'll have our main guys in the front. Oops. Well, I guess we might as well be back here. Oh. So that there's an opportunity for others to get in, maybe. There isn't really. Whatevs. Yeah. That doesn't reach. At least we're going to be doing plenty of damage here with our magic people. There's someone an insect to do some stuff over there, I guess. Probably should have summoned it up there instead. Do some arrows too. Ew. Hello. You're coming around. Our other guys will have something to do after all. Yeah. It's not good enough, Roland. Yeah, big. You can't quite reach. Hi, Castis. Order 4 scoops of edible ass on the rocks. I hope so. If you can, let me know where you got some, because I could use some of that right now. Out of the way, bug. Hope you are well today, and not too hot, but I assume you are, by the sound of it. What the fuck? Oh, the bug had a dance. Kono nont. Destruction. Yeah, there we go. Thanks, Zach. That was rather mouldy. Wait, what? Where was the... Just give 90% of it. Understandable, really. I don't know why some things that are like that aren't skipped, but that is. It's very inconsistent. Hello? Wait, something's still alive? Who is alive? Oh, there is a guy over there. Wiggle. Lurking in the shadows. Sorry, bug, you don't get any fun. I think all the bug got to do was get attacked once, and then that was it. Only 95 degrees. Oh, is that all? That's okay then. No! Poor half plate. It's 7 though. I assume that's heavy. Tis. I'm not sure what that translates to in Celsius, but it sounds like probably too much. Fine hand axe. I assume these necklaces aren't anything new. You don't want a better axe, apparently. Probably because it isn't better. Probably does want a better one. That one just isn't. Crypt key? I didn't know I was looking for one. I guess I did actually, because there was a gate. Oh. I might just sit here and let them come to me. Sorry, cat, you ain't got much to do in this fight. Other than waste arrows. There was a question mark again. Oh, we were stunned. That's what happened last time. What is that box? Conditions. Stunned. Okay, I guess that's what the square means. Pew. Stop stunning us. It's rather displeasing. No. Oh. There we go. 35C, that is definitely too much. I'm not sure what it is here today. It's too much in my room, that's for sure. Let's see what Google thinks it is here today. Temp temperature. 24? Doubt it. Press X to doubt. Oh gosh, apparently Wednesday is going to be 29. If this is what 24 feels like. Severe high temperature warning. Yeah, the entire week looks the same. I guess it cools down a little bit on Sunday. 25 today, 26, 29, 28, Friday is 23, Saturday's 23, Sunday and Monday are 20 apparently. Gross days are ahead. This is going to be a terrible week. End me now. Actual real interpretation by Microsoft Mike. What the TTS should sound like. Oh, in the Discord. 35 here on Thursday. Even worse. It's probably not as bad here right now, it's just in my room everything's amplified because I'm sealed in here with the PC on. But I've kept the blind closed, so I was hoping the sun wouldn't shine in and heat everything up, but it hasn't really helped. The beautifully carved sarcophagus before you features an effigy. It's an effigy of you! Depicting a man with sharp aquiline features and a stern gaze. I assume that means like fish. Aqua. Let's find out. Google. Aquiline. Something that is eagle-like. Oh, okay. Or curves downward in a distinct hook similar to an eagle's beak. Open the sarcophagus. The lid begins to slide off as you push against it until suddenly a hissing screech emits from the interior of the sarcophagus. Here I am defiling a tomb. Isn't Drina gonna complain about this? The lid trembles violently as it is forced back into place by some unholy force within. Someone or something is pitting its will against you.
Nen, nep, kep, kiwek, 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 kiwek,
Kiwek.
kiwek, 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 kiwek,
Well, there we go.
tap, 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 tip, tap, tap, tap,
Tap, tip, tap.
tip, tap, 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 tap.
It's very strange. Tap, tap, tip, tap. Oh, if I give up, can I try again? Yes. Try to save it before I do that. Athletics. You are met with an unnatural resistance, almost as if something is holding the lid shut from within. Straining with all your might, you overpower the unknown force and stumble forward as the lid suddenly shifts. There is little time to catch your breath as something is emerging from the newly opened tomb. Who drags me from the black stars? Screams the skeletal figure. Oh, it's Craven! As it emerges from the billowing dust, its regal ancient armour seems to glimmer in the faint light. 1,000 curses are too few! He-Man! The creature raises its sword in the air as it charges towards you. We found optional boss. Where is he? Where is he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, one of these is him. There he is. Joran the Usurper. Oh, well, he goes first, so it doesn't really matter where everyone is. Everyone just get behind the warriors, I guess. All this instead. That's probably better. No, not you. There. Should be good as long as he comes around here and not down here. Good. Disengages? What? You weren't engaged with anyone. There was nobody there. I think it was thinking one of my people was still there, because that's where they were by default at the start of the combat. Perhaps an oversight there in the programming. I'm just going to sit right here, if you don't quite mind. Mark him for when he moves in. Yes. I imagine Fortify Awareness probably helps us hit more, at the very least. And I guess in case she can make it, she can make her way around the back there. Probably won't get there before the battle's over. Well, maybe. Nah, it's over. She says it properly. Wait, what did I miss? Oh, hi Power Wolf. Hope you are well today, but you're probably also too hot. She says it properly, she's not funny. Oh no, how does one properly say that? I don't think there is a proper way. If you liked the Discord vagina cake. What? I guess that must have been in the jar server. I can make my way around the back. Oh, I will. I live back there. The Lake Blade. The fuck is that? Stunningly wrought longsword of ancient design. What does it do? Nothing special, just big numbers, I guess. It says it's magical and enchanted, but I don't see any like special effects. Ah, my current one is magical and magical though. This one's just magical. So I don't know. This one's got more accuracy, but... Nah. Why is my current one more expensive? Or no, the new one is more expensive even though it's worse. I guess 1 point of accuracy must outweigh the value of multiple more points of damage and crit chance. And it's lighter as well. Yeah, I guess there's a few things there that could make it more valuable. I think I'll stick with my higher damage though. Whoa! Beryl Necklace of Celery. 2 to initiative. Do I care? Is initiative worth it? I don't really need immunity to disease, I guess. Yeah, have initiative. What does that do for us? Agility. And just who goes first? I guess it's nice for me to go first. Go. The best way to be. Does Linux have Microsoft SAM? That's a good question actually. Does Linux have TTS? Ezekiel. The heat tiredness, who comes first, me or Roland? Roland. So Roland can go there. You can go there. I guess that works. Oh, never mind. Go on then, cat, get in there. And then miss. What are they doing squatting in the corner? Well, I interrupted whatever they were doing. Sure, I have an insect over there. That's not an... I guess it is an insect, it's like a centipede. Good. Some good hit rate going on here. Get in there, so that others can pass by. Oh, bug dead. Oops. Good. Makes think of Dark Angels, Space Marines. Ezekiel's Wheel, codename for the stealth tank in Command and Conquer. I guess Zeke is a shortening of Ezekiel. I never considered that before. Maybe, unless I have. Human Centipede Kobold Edition. Seems like something kobolds would do. Officer's Helm of Fortitude. Who would like that? Fortitude is health, right? Yeah. Vitality, wound, survival, toughness. Who could use some more health? Maybe Cat? Looks like it. Although she's got thievery. I'd probably rather keep that. Survival, awareness. Yeah, it's probably better than awareness, I guess, I don't know. This might be going... wait, no, I've been down here. Can I open this gate now? Yes. Not that I need to, because I've come around anyway. Joshua's son. As a result of a relationship with a prostitute, and he had something to do with Jerusalem. A phonetic spelling of Sieg. Zeke, Zieg. Could be that too, maybe. EC Credial. As you approach the entrance to the large vault, you can't help but notice the slightest of drafts in the otherwise stale air of the crypt. The secret tunnel must lay somewhere inside. It's not a secret if I have to find it. Or if it is a secret, then it's secrets to progress. Oh! It's Bill Nye. No, not Bill Nye. Yeah, Bill Nye. From Second Pirates of the Caribbean. Standing atop the stone dais is the emaciated form of what appears to have once been a king. Rust has long since destroyed much of its royal armour. I guess, it's no longer a person. and what little flesh remains on its skeletal form is covered in the same crawling purple fungus that seems to infect these tombs. Who are you? You do not know, the white bellows. I am Enar, All-King, Lord of Idra, wielder of the mighty Lake Blade. No, I've got that. And why do you linger here? The white emits a pained moan as he reaches for the empty sheath at his waist. I shall not rest until I have reclaimed the blade Yoran the usurper stole from me. I have your blade. You present the sword taken from Yoran the usurper's tomb. Is this the sword that was stolen from you? The White King surges forward. The Lake Blade, give it to me. Take it. Wishing to put an end to the tomb's horrifying curse, you give the ancient sword to the king. He takes it from you eagerly, and then with a final sigh that echoes eerily throughout the crypt, the ancient creature returns once more to his slumber. Be on your way. Oh, okay. There's the secret tunnel. We come out of a Iron Maiden. Spooky. Moans and soft sobs mix with the stench of unwashed bodies and rotting corpses. Packed densely into the castle's cells stand rows and rows of men and women, no doubt those who were taken alive when Horin fell. At first they recoil in terror at the sight of you, then as they realise you're not their cruel captors, madness overcomes them as they grasp desperately at you through the bars. Water! Comes the cry from parched throats. Calm yourselves, I'll try to help as best I can. You find a bucket of water and a ladle and quickly distribute water as best you can to the desperate prisoners. A haggard woman who looks like she's aged a decade in the last days grabs your hand and kisses it. Don't, I might get a disease. The Golden Dead has sent you, we'll be free soon, I can feel it in my bones. What's happening here? We were dragged from our homes. When the Reavers went mad, they went from house to house, killing some and taking others. It was like they knew exactly who to take and who to kill. It was insanity, pure insanity. I'll never forget the screams and cries. Her hand begins to tremble. Another woman places her arms around her in a comforting gesture and continues. They've been keeping us here for days with no food and little water, but in the last hours they've been coming and taking groups of 3 or 4 up to see Father. Those who go don't come back. Well, maybe they're living a good life up there now. I'm looking for someone, a woman named Embla. A hush falls over the crowd. I know her, says the woman. They took her in the last group. She's with Father now. I need to go, but let me try picking these locks. Do it, cat. With great difficulty you manage to pick the massive locks. Slowly the exhausted prisoners exit their cells and make their way towards the secret exit. Well, hopefully I killed all the ghouls up there. Whatever comes next, you have at least done some good. Good. Is that some vomit in the corner? I don't know, it's something unpleasant, that's for sure. Oh. There's some battle ahead. Well, that was some good stealth. And more Reavers. Weaklings. You go like there or something. Nah, go there. There. Yes. Yes, that's fine. Oh. Wait, you can do it 3 spaces? You've got a big aura. Todd's been aura farming. Or whatever the hell. You did fail to select the spell because of the skip. Backstab. Easier than the ghouls. Right, and there's been some levelling up as well. Oh no, I should be reading these. Giving up has never been an option, but perhaps a long bath and a good meal wouldn't go amiss. I read the wrong one. Okay, what do I want? Deep cut. Critical hits cause bleeding, maybe. How good is bleeding? Lose 10% of max vitality at the start of each turn. Could be good. Are any of these any good? Or are they all maneuvers? Whilst wielding a shield. That could be good, but that's a lot of commitment. I think I will get deep cut. Yes. Yes, indeed. Roland, what do you want? Critical strike? No. Cleave? Probably. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for you. Yeah, I don't know what you'll get after that. We'll figure that out in future. Do you want this? Maybe. What about over here? Stunning blow, shield training, club accuracy and stuff would be nice eventually, probably. Not really desperate for any spells right now, I think. Especially since we can learn them from books. Although not until I've unlocked the tiers, I think. Although, wait, aura radius. Always aura radius, although I don't... What auras does she have? Aura of fear. You don't really have much, do you? Not really. But it'd probably be nice to have when I do want to use them. What armor do you have right now? Heavy? Yeah, get some heavy armor instead. Nah. Get the aura, more immediately useful. And you... strength, maybe? Maybe... not blade finesse, you're not using a blade. Vitality, not today. Killing a marked target heals the party a small amount. Yeah, I think just increase strength. Right. Stuff, cheese, and bacon. We can make a cheese and bacon omelette. Oh wait, we need eggs for that as well. I've probably got some eggs. That's a point. I haven't had any omelettes since I've been able to eat things again. That should be on the menu at some point. Too many things to eat. Who's that over there? A twat. Huh. Seems thieves' tools always come in 5s, maybe. "14 hunting arrows. Oh, a masterwork leather gloves of healing. +1 to healing. Or +1 to willpower. We don't do a whole lot of healing. Diplomacy. Are you a diplomatic one? I am as diplomatic as you. So you don't really need that, do you? It does do something to presence though, and you have more of that than me. Yeah. Nah, we don't heal often enough for that to matter. Masterwork leather armor of intellect. Which I assume means more willpower and stuff. Intellect, crafting and lore. I assumed that would be more about willpower and stuff. It's like intelligence. Get her into the back catalogue of 360 stuff. Like what? Anything good in there, or mostly things you're not that interested in? Blue Dragon you're going back to after Elliot. Plays a lot better and looks fairly better. On Series X. I guess no rush for Blue Dragon then, but I assume your saves don't transfer over if you start it on Series X. Omelette du fromage. What does that translate to? I thought fromage was yogurt. Maybe that's specifically fromage frais. No, fromage is cheese, isn't it? What's fromage frais then? Only phrase he could speak was that it was incorrect. Not that last game, I'm confused. Only phrase who could speak? Eternal Sonata Arcania. I didn't know Arcania was on a console as well. Oh, not that last game. Doesn't use cloud saves. Okay, fromage is cheese. Then what's fromage frais? Oh. Is this armor even any good, actually? It's light. And you're using heavy, so I probably don't want to... You're using light. Yeah, you don't need movement speed, here you go. Whether it helps you or not. Masterwork Dagger of Frost. Any good? More crit, but that's about it. Nah. Short bow of celery. Initiative. I'd probably rather keep the movement bonus. Although we can put it on someone who doesn't use a bow, or doesn't really make use of it like you, so you can go a bit faster in combat. There you go. Equip it for its bonus, not for its use as a weapon. Hunting arrows. Masterwork longbow of defense. Dodge. Okay, it's the same as what she's got, but her one does +1 damage. So that's probably more useful. +2 to hit. I think I might use that. The numbers are better. Do I want more dodge though, or would I rather have movement speed? Eh, probably dodge. Who needs movement speed? The enemies can come to us instead. Google fromage fraise. Okay, that is. Wait, no. What is fromage fraise? Fresh cheese. Oh, okay. Smooth, creamy, unripened soft cheese. So like cottage cheese, I guess. Maybe. Cheese made with a culture ends up running like yogurt. Okay, so it's not far off yogurt then. Fruit usually added to it. Ooh, saggy. Strange, it sounds unpleasant. I tried cottage cheese once in my life and I don't think I was into it, and it sounds cottage cheesy. The small band of reavers stand swaying in the half-light of the dimly lit room. They look pale. No, they don't. They look pink and red and stuff. They look pale and drawn, and their eyes distant, not instant. It strikes you that in their fervour they have likely neither eaten or slept in the last days of chaos. These men are being driven beyond their limit. By what? You don't dare speculate. Petit filou fromage frais must be what I'm thinking of, maybe. That doesn't sound familiar though. One of them is probably just me forgetting what something meant. One of them blinks a few times as he notices you, and an oddly beatific? Is that supposed to be beatific? What's beatific? Is that a word? Oh, okay, no, it's beatification. Solemn declaration. I think beatific is a word as well, though. No, yes. Widely known as a premium cosmetics brand. Oh, never mind. Oddly beatific smile, I don't know how you say it, falls over his face as their lethargy is replaced by the prowling aspect of some predator. You immediately recognize the man as the leader of the first Reaver band you came across when you entered Horin. "Ah, you came." His voice is hoarse and dry, and there is a genuine note of gratitude in it. "He's waiting, you know. It's your turn now to go to father. Come, let me take you." He offers you a shaking hand. What are you doing to the prisoners? "Prisoners?" the man asks slowly, as if he doesn't understand the question. Then a broad smile spreads across his face. "Oh, they're not prisoners, they're acolytes, chosen ones." "Chosen one!" "I'm coming." "The father will weigh them, and the ones he finds worthy. They go on the ships. Such wonders they will see." The man's tone is dreamlike. I'd probably rather kill him. "Die, scum!" The man laughs maniacally. "We'll stand here again and again and again, and you'll take my hand soon enough. You always do." What do you mean I always do? Is there some time nonsense going on? Or do you mean like people always do? Not me specifically, maybe. Wait, who's this? Me. Oh, I got the bow equipped for some silly reason, because that was the last thing I messed with. Roland, I don't know, man. Whatever. Cat doesn't matter as much. She's less damagey. She can take part when we're in a room that's useful. Yeah, whatever, that'll do. Yeah, you start going around there instead. Sold next to yogurt. Maybe that's why.
Kwak, kwak,
Oh, yeah.
kwak, kwan, tintin, tintken,
Wait.
tintin, tintken, tintin,
What the
tintken,
fuck?
tintin, tintken, tintin, tintken, tintin, tintken,
Tintin.
tintin, tint hoi castisken, tintin, tintken, tintin,
Why
tintken,
hoi castis in there?
tintken,
I'm confused.
Tintken, tintin, tintken, tintin, tintnantknin, tintin, tknin,
Sold next to
tintin,
yogurt.
tknin, tintin,
As a kid,
tknin,
remember
tintin,
tasting
tknin,
like
tintin.
yogurt with a slightly different texture. I don't know. I've probably seen fromage free on some packaging as a kid. That's probably where it comes from. I thought it was yogurt, but yeah, it might have been something to do with frubes. But that wasn't cheese, so I don't know. Hate to say it, you may need to bathe today. It's alright, I guess I'll allow it in this kind of weather. Even if you're not too hot because of AC. A fruit dude, I don't know what that means. So I couldn't tell you. You're speaking an alien language. Hello? Oh, I'm not trying to fire. Switch to your melee weapon instead when I'm in melee range, maybe. Probably not. At least it didn't waste my turn. That's all I could ask for in life. Not having my turn wasted. You go around there and help Cat. She's got her hands full. I'd probably rather just do damage. Who needs to buff? Buffing is for nerds. Arm tickle, it's probably a hair. But it's always a little bit worrying that there might be a spider. Oh god, the stutterings. Here, mark somebody. Like him, I guess. He's the one who's taken less damage so far. Oh, never mind, Cat's got this. Not today. Yes, today. Yeah, you better run. Huh? You ain't got anywhere to run. We should just surround him and toy with him. Well, you may come back again and again, but that just means more experience for me. Yeah? Nothing. Why even put a cabinet there if there's nothing in it? Not knowing means I'm uncultured. Hitchhikers, as in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I've watched something of that. I don't remember what, there's like a series and a movie or something. Frood is a common slang word that means someone who is really amazingly together. Well, that's definitely not me. Strange. I might be a froob though. Squeeze me and some goo comes out. Just like froobs. Doesn't wash his ass. Do only froods do that? Or, oh wait, uncultured. Wait, doesn't that mean I am cultured? Because there's cultures down there. It was you were the spider the whole time. Don't bite me. Just squirt me with your webs. Web bondage. Toy with this guy so he comes again and again. No, me! Toy with me! Armory key. Oh, I guess that's the lock I already picked. Or fucked up with my big manly body. Is this the room of father? Best turn of phrase. Why are you guys fighting me? I'm trying to go to father. Isn't that where you want me? Oh, this is like perfectly set up already. The only change I would make is have Todd in the middle there. Whoa, lightning strike. Ow. Apparently. That was rather damaging. would like to... How far will Aura of Fear reach? Not all the way over there. But if I can make them run away... Either way, I'd like to start doing some damage to... Ah! Ow! That is big damage. We gotta break through and get to them. Hell, I might need to do Circle of Healing. Might as well. Oh god! It's so loud. Ow! No one can do anything about that. That's too much damage. Well, we have potions. Try using some of them. Do they even have much health? Kind of-ish. Less than the others do, but... Gosh. Mark one of them so that she does more damage next turn. Here, I'll go around this way. Ah.
Yum!
Yum. Danke. I'm gonna keep the top of it popped. It's annoying having to pull that nozzle up every time. It's pretty firm. Oh, not today. Well, Roland's dead. Does he not have not today yet? I guess not. Okay. Now Cat's getting blasted. Okay, we've broken through. Here, have... Oh, she's also got Circle of Healing. That'd be a waste at this point, I think. And just lay on hands, Cat. Yeah. Start killing those damn mages. Ow. Why was that so rubbish on me? Or on everyone? Yeah, it doesn't actually restore much apparently. Which I guess makes sense. For being a big group thing. We don't need healing now, we should be fine. Ow. E-stim. There we go. Love streamer points redemption. Maybe when I get one.
Goop boop 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 boop
Goop
boop
boop.
boop boop snoot. Boop snoot. Boop snoot. Boop 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 snoot.
No, don't do it. It might add 0.1 to my overall body temperature. It's too hot already. But hi, Ketchup. I hope you are well today and not too hot. Doesn't know where his towel is. Towel? What? Kobold minions. They certainly do, if they know what's good for them. And they do. They beg to do it too often. Crafting. You are the crafting one, aren't you?
Who are you?
Who am I? Grimpus. Why am I not surprised? I have come to lick clean. It's quite warm, but managing okay. I'm glad one of us is. Yeah, I guess I'm surviving as well. Survival. Who has the most survival? It looks like it is you. You also have the most crafting though, don't you? Yes. Most unfortunate. Well, you've got more survival than crafting, so... Then again... That's only for crafting. Oh, survival is probably more useful overall. Fortitude. How resilient they are, yeah. I'd rather keep that, I suppose. More people. They better not be mages. They've got bugger all health. Okay, they might be friends actually. Books. Oh, yum. Fire Warrior, Pestilence, Steel Breath. What is Pestilence? All opponents in the aura. Severely diseased. Could be useful. This gate must be the main exit from the keep. It's currently locked with a key and nowhere in sight. Oh no. Wait, aren't I supposed to... Wait, who has the most... awareness? Me. Even though it's quite low. I guess you're welcoming me. Well, okay then. Ahead, 3 figures clad in tattered robes sit bound and kneeling. Oh yes, one is sobbing loudly and the second sits trembling in a puddle of his own piss. Well, there's some kinky stuff going on over here. Oh, I see some wigglies. Is that father up there? The third, however, face covered by a hood, seems more composed and familiar. Slowly from the shadows something emerges, twice the size of a man, yet oddly graceful. The being is utterly alien in every fashion. You have no doubt you at last find yourself in the presence of Father. Whoa! Majestic. The father beast stalks over to the first captive, all the while breathing heavily and wheezing as if not accustomed to breathing air. Slowly, its 4-fingered hand reaches out towards the man's head, grasping it as easily as a grown man could grasp an apple. Is he gonna squish? So Cyan's come back. Oh, Cyan Ryan. Are they streaming again? Or is this someone else? With no clothes on in HD. You're supposed to put your prompt into the AI. We don't have one here. Oh, it pulls the poor wretch close, and for a moment its horrible yellow eyes seem to peer into the man's mind. The creature emits a strange trilling sound and then, with terrifying ease, crushes the man's skull like an egg. The creature moves down the line and the process repeats. Once again it gazes deeply into the eyes of the terrified prisoner, almost as if it is looking for something. Squodge. But once again the wretch is found wanting. Fragments of brain and skull spray across the hall. Strange, comma. There we go, something to complain about. Your attempt to cry out sticks in your throat. Father stalks down the line to the final victim. The beast lets out a strange trilling sound as it fixes its gaze on the person. I guess this is Embla. For the first time you notice that unlike the others, she's not bound at the wrists. With steady hands she pulls back her hood, and even with all the years past, you immediately recognize her. Embla, yeah. As if sensing your presence, she turns her head slightly towards you. Even in the dim light you get a feeling that she's smiling. Then the creature looms over her. No! Zonk! The creature's eyes go wide as it reaches towards her. If it was searching for something, it must have found it. Roaring in triumph it lunges, but at the moment of impact the room instead explodes with white light. Oh, it coomed everywhere. The heavy metallic smell of ozone mixes with the stench of burned flesh as the creature staggers backwards, clutching its eyes in pain. Embla collapses on the floor as the surrounding cultists howl in shock and terror. Most flee in wild panic, whilst a handful instead scramble for weapons to stand in defence of their wounded master. The creature may have been temporarily blinded, but flailing wildly in insane rage. It's mad with rage and none the less formidable. Oh dear. Boss time, but it's the same music. What's Cyan Ryan? I wonder why I didn't get a notification of it then. Maybe I've got notifications turned off for them, or I just haven't checked my emails today, I'm not sure. Oh good. Glad they're back at it. Status flat-footed. Well, these guys were only level 1. Oh. Well, now they're level 4 apparently. Maybe the level 1 ones ran away. Cat, Drakaya, Roland. Cat should probably stay back here somewhere. We should go for father. 1, 2, 3. I guess me there because I go first. Cat can go after that cultist. I guess he can deal with the one back here. These guys shouldn't last long at least. Yeah, he's got some defense apparently. Probably can't fear father. I don't know, awareness. I don't know if it helps us. He's already RF dead. Is he doing? He is doing some good damage. Never mind, father apparently got fearful because I killed that guy. What a loser. Let's help a bit. Because he does do quite some damage. I guess it would have helped to heal. Why is Cat not getting multiple turns? She's not inflicted with anything. Oh my gosh. Not today. Let's do a bit of circle of healing. I suppose. You help out the mages. Cat can go help out our fighters. Never mind, father is dead. His eyes bulged out. Surprisingly easy, considering how much he was built up. Maybe you're a kobold. Maybe it's Maybelline. Happy Father's Day. No, that was yesterday. He should have showed up earlier. It's too late now. Birthed us all from the pie womb. Wait, yeah, if I am the dad, where was all my, like, whatever people usually get on Father's Day? Where's all my cake? Father shrunk when he... Oh, shrunk when he died. Chapter 4. Your head reels and your body aches. For the first time in a long while, you allow yourself to acknowledge how truly exhausted you are. You're telling me. It's probably not as hot there. Only assistance he had was the curry babies. Maybe they both came out at the same time. Maybe they're the same thing. You have been the curry babies all along. The most cursed things you've heard here. You don't know about the pie womb, or the curry babies. That is true, I do eat enough cake. Not enough in real life, but if there was any to eat, I would. It would be all I eat. Today was a bit horrid, walking around in pea soup. Yeah, I guess that's quite an accurate description of what it feels like here as well right now. Humid. Maybe. Or maybe it isn't, I'm not sure. Feels like it, but I don't think it's rained lately, so I don't know if it can be humid. It's gross either way. Been Enigand yet? I don't know what that means.
Do the sex with Miss Foxington's
Oh,
foxhole until now.
an Egand, I see. Yeah. Try every day. Multiple days until it works. Might be at it a while. You tried the curry sperm? Okay, hopefully I didn't give birth to the curry babies then. I don't want to be nanted by no football fan. Sex with Miss Foxington's foxhole. Foxhole. If you want. Cumin. Oh yeah, I guess that is an ingredient in curry, isn't it, usually? Come in. Nonetheless, a cloud appears to have lifted ever so slightly with the death of the fell creature. It is as if the feeling of wrongness that pervades the island is diminished, though certainly not gone. Surprisingly enough, Father was much easier than those two lightning mages. I was dreading the fight after those guys. If these are the mooks, what's the big boss gonna be like? Well, nothing. Painfully you get to your feet. There in front of you lies the Scion Scion you were sent to find, Embla of House Berin. Oh, it's the end of the game. No, it's not. Embla sits up slowly. She's pale and sick looking. The raw expenditure of reticular energy took its toll on her. I knew it was gonna be you. It's always you, and I'm glad every time. Here's this again. It's always you. As if this has happened before. What do you mean, every time? We've been here before 1,000 times, and we'll be here again and again until the universe itself ends.
Yum!
Slowly and unsteadily, Embla gets to her feet. For the first time, she looks you in the eyes. A tired smile comes across her face. Yum, danke. Drukai, it really is good to see you. Your father dispatched me. Not that father, your actual father. You are apathetic towards sports. What about tennis? That's the only sport I've enjoyed watching, but I've never really tried watching any others, so maybe I would enjoy them. Mood apathetic. However the rest of that goes in the song. Cucumber. That's the best month. November, cucumber, December. Cumberland sausage is tasty. There was another one as well. Cumberland and something else. Sausage. There were two I used to get a lot. I don't remember what the other one was. Spotted dick. Put some spot cream on it then. Scions of Erdrick. Apathy knows no bounds. Can't stand tennis. But you'd rather watch boring actionless golf than a sport that has action. Yeah, the grunting, that is true. Yeah, Lincolnshire, that's the one. The grunting and moaning. Watch women's tennis. You're here because you have to be, as am I. We always have and always will. Here on the ship under the Priory. Wait, oh, I guess you're listing areas. We're not under the ship. We're not on the ship right now. She looks at you intently, almost pleadingly, as if willing you to recall a memory so old it all but faded. I don't understand? Suddenly, a look of confusion falls over her face. I'm sorry, I forgot where we were, when we were. Drakaya, there is something so wrong here, and much worse than you realize. That thing, the father, the people and animals changing, even time is wrong. I don't fully understand it, but something is causing it, drawing it here, drawing us here. This isn't making sense. Embla draws a deep breath and closes her eyes. For a moment she's quiet. Forgive me, I know, I'm only beginning to understand it myself. For now, I'll tell you what you... Suddenly, the heavy tramp of armoured feet echo throughout the keep as the beleaguered remnants of the Horin city guard make their way to the main hall. Ineptly brandishing a sword, Marcus is bringing up the rear. The former chamberlain and now de facto leader of Horin looks even more thin and drawn than when you first met him. But nonetheless, there is a small glimpse of triumph in his eye. Which one? Marcus! Drakar, you've done it. He's cut short as his gaze falls upon the grotesque corpse of the father. By Galleon the Great, protect us all. How can such things exist? Where did it... He tires and fails to fight back the nausea. While Marcus retches in disgust, Embla meets your eyes. It's clear that she has much to say, but now is not the time or place. Wordlessly you agree that both questions and answers will have to wait for now. Make sex a sport. It already is. It's just not shown on TV, unfortunately. Well, I guess it is, but you have to pay for it. The channel, maybe. Watching the more weird kinds of sports. Like what? Like... what is a weird sport? Shuttlecock. Hi, Infernal. Hope you are well today, and not too hot. That's the thing I say today when people come in. I've said it many times now, it feels like I'm reading a script. It feels unnatural. Lacrosse, 80-year-old lawn bowls. And croquet. Casual sex implies the existence of ranked competitive sex. I want to be involved in that. Hacked Zen's account. Speaking of Mufgeb, where is he? I thought he'd be back now. Maybe he's resting after his long journey. Full-on stadium sports. Those seats will be packed. Marcus, you okay? Marcus slumps heavily down in a chair as he catches his breath. He tries hard to avoid looking at the corpse sprawled on the floor. Once more we owe our fortunes to you, Drakaya. Sadly, the situation is dire. Oh, that rhymed. So many were taken by the Reavers, and there are hardly any left. We found but a few dozen survivors in the dungeons, where there should be hundreds. Where have they all gone? Embla? Embla answers. I'm afraid I have the answer to that. There was a method to the Reavers' madness. Those they took were taken for a reason. The ones Father approved were gathering together and placed on ships. Marcus's face goes white. Why? For what possible purpose? I can't tell you for what purpose, but I think I know where they went at least. North to the island of Gradla, actually. The northernmost island of the Outer Isles. Gradla is cold and barren, it's sparsely settled, and legend has it it's the site of the ruined monastery known as the Black Priory. Name drop. The only main settlement on Gradla is Adler's Helm. Gradla? Adler. Adler's Helm is a mining town, and the main settlement on Gradla. Concept? Is it a concept or is it a location? I don't know. Thought a concept meant something else. Like something that isn't physical. More of an idea than a place. The fuck is that link? 9 out of 10 days... 9 to 10 maybe, I thought it was just a week. I don't know what that link is, but... Go on then, while I'm reading. Watching pre-war car racing, speed you get up to on bicycle wheels. Probably not very much, but I imagine it's faster than I would expect.
This new Moroccan argan oil elixir. Honestly,
Alexa, hair potion advert.
After washing and styling, I use
Exhausted from being out all day yesterday. Oh, that's what sleep was for. You've slept now. Your energy is back. You're not allowed to be exhausted. But good, hopefully it was a good day out. Whoa! Holy shit. Take those sounds and put them in Dark Souls when you take damage. Oh! Ah! Ah! Or I guess when you swing your sword with much force. Or ensuring when it splats onto the back of the head. Specifically the back of the head. That's where people want to see. Lawnmower racing. That does sound fun. You pronounce Priory a little differently every time. I've always said Priory. 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 I only ever say Priory. Someone to do it here in a few months. Get someone to do what? Lawnmower racing. Tough. Tough cookies. Well, good. Have a good rest day. No treadmill for you. It does sound like porn. That's one of those things you'd be watching when the family walks past the room. Just like any TV show, they always walk past the room when the sex scene is on, which is all of like 10 seconds in the entire movie. If that. Argonian oil elixir. I'll take the lot. Pre-war Grand Prix racing cars. Cars? That doesn't sound like bikes. Oh yeah, those things. They look cool. Cool and silly. Richard Pryor. Priory. Isn't that how I say it? Priory. And someone to be paid to do the lawn in a few months. Hey, I'll come and mow it. I like lawning the mow. I miss doing it for my grandmother. For some reason she started having someone else do it. I guess I didn't do it good enough. Even though I thought I did. Treadmill comes back out tomorrow. No, don't do it! You're getting too fit. Smug Alana, I don't know what that is. A VTuber Fox Lady, good, you're coming over to the furry side. What's special about your lawn? Hours on a riding lawnmower. As long as it's not too hot. And as long as I can have music on. That does sound good. Where was I? Yeah. No doubt there is much more to Embla's story than she is willing to share with Marcus. Marcus stammers as he searches for words. He gets up, calls for one of the guards, then changes his mind, turns around sharply and produces a piece of paper and a quill, but ultimately fails to think of anything useful to do with it. Are you alright, Marcus? What was that sequence of events? Ultimately, he turns back to you and... Emelba. Bloody hell. Who's Emelba? New character. With a mask of utter dejection on his face. Gradler. Embla looks at the corpse of the father for a moment, then back at Marcus. There is much I do not know yet. I will say this much. Chaos engulfs the Outer Isles, and the force that drives it is rising. For whatever reason, Gradler lies at the centre of this conjunction. How is there a lot you don't know? Apparently we've done this thousands of times. What have you been doing in those thousands of times, Embla? Or Emelba, as the case may be. The Empire will not come for us, and though we cannot escape the Outer Isles, I believe a fast ship and a skilled captain could make it to the shores of Gradler. I know just the ship. If we can force a landing, we may have a chance at stopping the conjuncture before the Outer Isles are lost forever. Yes, rescue the lost souls of Horin and at the same time deal with this conjuncture. Embla says nothing, but if no help is coming from the mainland, we have no one to turn to but you, Drakaya. Truly, we cannot ask this of you. I have neither men nor much equipment to offer. Yeah, there's no doubt you speak the truth, Embla. Let's do it. Embla smiles warmly. Then it's settled. We make for Gradler, and whatever fate awaits us there. As for the ship and captain, the vessels here in Horin are ruined, and surely there is not a captain alive that will brave the seas at this time. I may have an idea. Refer to the smugglers hiding in the sea cave to the northwest. You explain how you found the crew of the Weather Maiden hiding in a sea cave to the northwest of town as Marcus listens intently. As much as I detest smugglers, it can't be denied that they are some of the finest sailors to grace these oceans. I would indeed begin my search there. Then that is what I'll do. Oh, Embla has joined me. Patricide, you slain the foul leader of the Reavers on Idra. She seems like a mage, maybe a fire mage. Might be worth switching her with someone. Maybe him, whatever his name was. I don't really see myself using him much. He usually doesn't get involved too much. He's the one who does the least, I feel like. But I've already got 2 mages. I feel like I could also get rid of one of these. Maybe Drina. But I don't know, they've both got healing, so more healing is nice. We'll see what she does. Marcus smiles at you with an optimism that is utterly malplaced given the gravity of the situation. Then it's decided. Aid is not long for the people of Horin. Before you go, be sure to visit the armory in the western part of the keep. If there's any material aid we can offer, you shall have it. May the Golden Dead keep their hand over you. Their one single hand. Drakaya, no news of our missing citizens. I beg you make haste to Gradler, and if you've not already done so, stop by the armory before you go. I guess it's just the room, I've already been there, but... Wait. I used to be an oh my god. A second ago, I came back because I saw he said, "Ugh, my knee." Ugh, my knee. I used to be an adventurer. I thought we were past these days. I can't believe this. I can't believe you've done this. What a mess. It's no mess, I took everything. Yeah. Adjust my overheating butt in this overheating chair. You like fox girls. Wait. It's quite hot here during the summer. Well, I won't mow your lawn then, I'll do it in winter. Holy Willoughby with one of those shaking dumbbells, oh yeah. The masturbation exercise device. Who needs one? Well, I guess girls do, usually. We can just use our own built-in exercise equipment. Anime style fox girls, oh. Like Nekos, but whatever the fox variety is. And Kimono Mimi, or whatever. Senko, your mother and your wife. There are concerns. Oh good, it's safe to do that on Twitch. Average summer temperature is 28°C. Yeah, that's probably too much. New server admin. What? I don't know what server. The extra VPN players. What? Sidders. What? I don't know. I don't know what any of this is about. An aging guard is muttering annoyed to himself as he compares the stocks of the armory with the content of a list. As you enter the armory, he is quite unable to hide his annoyance. Yes, yes, the saviours of Horin are to be given all possible aid, I know. Is there a problem here? Not for you, I'm the one left sorting out this mess of a supply situation. I've been ordered to assist you as best I can. Here's the best I can. There should be some gear lying around that I haven't gotten around to inventorying yet. Take it and use it as you please. Secondly, I'm to sell you supplies at a favourable rate. Quartermaster shudders at the very thought. Let's see what you have then. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. That's a lot of stuff for me to look through. And definitely buy. Fine, great axe. and yet it's not as good as what you've got. Fine two-hander. Slightly better than what he's got. Oh. Yeah, he's still using the same thing from the start of the game, I think. But there's a even better one. Gosh, yes please. You need to roll quite high for that though. No. Yoink. Yeah. Alright, what else do we want? A mace. 2 to initiative. Could be nice for Todd, so he gets a turn sooner. What's this shirt? Also initiative. More initiative. Oh my god, more initiative. There's a load of junk here. Plus 3 base damage and to hit. Nice bow. I would like that. That needs a very high...
Oh my god, a new subscription!
A very high roll though.
Oh, look, I did a Singu.
A Singu. Hi Takeshi, thank you muchly for the Prime subscription. Much appreciated, and good to see ya. Hope you are well today. Hopefully it's not too hot there. But yes, thank you muchly. Pretty sure only you and Zach get the references. It seemed so. A fine two-hander. Is it that big? Dragon certainly is. All the BritTubers use RuneScape music, as they should. Everyone should. Wait, does that mean I am cool because I used RuneScape music during that Grimrock stream? Allergic to your gift subs. Oh, I guess hasn't got unlucky with the... No, wait. What do you mean allergic? I'm confused. Using Prime. Maybe I can't steal that. Oh, certainly got plenty of money. Where did all this come from? I know I got a lot in the tombs, but not that much. But then do I use bows enough for it to be worth buying this? Yeah, go on, let's buy something for once. 2600, 25, 48.
Who are you?
Who am I? Possum or Biggest Redus? I'll be Possum, whenever given the choice. There's gotta be. It's got to be. Really, am I really gonna use it to be worth buying it? Probably not, but that's too good to pass up. I'll take it. Here you go, cat. Here you go, Roland. Big bonus for you. I guess I shouldn't... Oh, what did I just... Oh. Okay. That was the long sword of celery. That's probably fine. I don't want to sell everything in case Embla uses any of these, because I'll probably add her. Yum. Danke. Big Red makes the Poom Poom happy. Oh fine, I'll be Big Red just for you. Not allowed to give Takeshi subs. I guess she always beats you to it. And quick with the fingies. Give sub to Drek on her channel. That works. The handsome possum snoot ready for booping. Accepting of pat pats. You might get a little bite if booped, but it's just a gentle bite. Don't worry. Oh, there should be like a little icon to tell me if it's stolen, because it doesn't say anywhere. And how do they know it's stolen anyway? Oops, I probably shouldn't be selling those. Sell these things that don't do anything. I got 7 ropes, when am I going to get a chance to use any more of those? Crafting... oh no, yeah, he's got good stats in crafting and stuff though. That's alright. Crafting is just for meals and potions, which I don't use very often. Chonk. Which one of these is better? The one with base damage. Get rid of the... maybe get rid of the hunting arrows? Yeah, buy all the fire arrows. I don't think I care about any of the initiative armor. Yeah, I think that's fine. Too much initiative. I had the wrong person selected while selling all that stuff. Whoops. Oh well. Blossom is sexy. Are you saying dragon isn't sexy? Do you prefer waffles or pancakes? Waffles. Oh, so you hate pancakes? No.
Ooh,
I'm ready for booping. I dare you.
6-7. 6-7.
What the?
6-7.
Why does she keep alternating?
6-7. 6-7.
6-7.
6-7. The cherries no tart.
The cherries no tard. He will be once I'm done with him, hopefully. I don't know. Big, thick, floppy dragon is also good. Sorry. Thanks, Zach, even if it is the cursed number. I'm warming up to it. As in it's too hot. So I'm warming up to everything. Iggy Azalea. Sounds like a familiar name. Drawn something for me. Oh. The excitement I look forward to seeing. Thank you in advance. Have I been booped? Caught in the booping process. Lack of a boop command, I guess I should add one. You might have to remind me. Serious Charizard, oh that's where Charizard came from. Level 6, oh no, that's where 67 came from as well. Possum and Kobold VTube avatars, that would be nice. But I can't make those. I guess I could if I learned, but I'm not much of an art person. Chorizo-tard. I would eat his meat. I think it's Africa, not again. I don't want to smell like tomato either. It's so fancy, you already know. 1 million years dungeon. I'm all sorts of confused, as I often am. Look at the carpet details. It's too good, really. Alright, I'm going... Whoa. Unceremoniously, Embla sets off at a brisk pace. We should venture to be as well prepared as possible before leaving Idra. Any supplies we need, now is the time to get them. A bizarre thought crosses your mind. It's like she's an actor playing out a scene she's performed 100 times before. More like 1,000, she said. I'm not leaving until I get some answers. And we have much to talk about, though I may have fewer answers than you would have preferred. Worse yet, I fear what answers I do have you'll wish you had never gotten, actually. Embla looks around, her voice drops. Sadly, we're much less safe here in Horin than Marcus would like to believe. I'll answer what I can now, but most things should wait until we're far away from here. You still afraid of the Reavers? Them least of all, but there are other forces far older and more powerful than the Reavers, with their eyes fixed on the Outer Isles. Let's just be careful. I see. So ask what you will, but mind your surroundings. What's really going on here, Embla? Reality itself is becoming undone around us. We cannot escape it, so instead we must seek the eye of the storm, Gradler. There is something there that beckons. Embla interrupts herself and looks around suspiciously. And that father thing? As mankind has ever ruled the land, there are far older and more sinister things that rule the depths of the ocean. Ancient things with utterly alien minds. The deep ones are drawn here, like fleas to carrion, and now they too... flies to carrion, and now they too have their terrible eyes fixed on Gradler. Is that why the Reavers were sending people to Gradler? The Reavers serve the gods that their ancestors worshipped here in the Outer Isles, a faith that had lain dormant for millennia. Oh, millennia. Not her again. As the conjunction approached, they were reminded of old allegiances and old terrible ways. Conjunction? What does that mean? Good, I don't have to Google it. Heresy. There are powerful men who would burn us alive at the very mention of it. They have known about it for a long time. The courts of the Magi. It's the nightmare they want to close their eyes and pretend doesn't exist. How so? Not here. We've already lingered for too long and I've said too much. We better move on for now and talk more once we leave Idra behind. Fine, let's go. Embla smiles. I promise there'll be time for more questions once we are safe. For now I'm truly happy it's you by my side here at the edge of madness. Now let's finish gathering supplies and then make our way to Iago. Time unfortunately is working against us. Where am I? I'm in a new section of town that I haven't seen before. Not from this place anyway. The Honry dungeon. The best dungeon. Art is big hard, it is. It takes much learnage and practice, and Ketchup has been doing that practice, and it certainly shows. It's been good to see your journey through the art realms. You were Honry once. Locked you in a dungeon, a sexy dungeon. Sexy dungeon with kobolds. Every dungeon needs kobolds. Post a picture and it's of a football magazine. Oh no. He'll never be welcomed here again. Millenniacs TO Hot Your Reaction Release Wind Edition. Oh dear, kinky. Is that what they're into? Did reach Millennia's arena. Fight her with no summons. Good luck. You'll get there eventually. I believe. Dragon is big hard. Maybe. That bit isn't showing. Prove it. Look lively, boys. The saviour of Horin graces our halls. A tall woman dressed in plate mail with a greatsword on her back offers a short bow. You're unsure if she's being sarcastic or not. Oh. None of these seem like good options. How about some gratitude? I didn't see you out there fighting. Who are you, loudmouth? I guess the least bad seems like how about some gratitude. She holds up her hands in apology. I'm sorry, I meant no offence. Truly, without your aid, we'd all be dead, or worse. It's just that me and the boyos missed most of the fighting, and it pains me to see we had to rely on mercenaries to keep Imperial citizens safe. Who are you? Name's Vivian Laruto. Oh no. Laruto, Sand Ninja. I'm the newly minted captain of the city guard. It would appear the city's stock of officers is running low indeed. You don't sound too sure of yourself. Ha, put me on the street to wrestle with thugs and drunkards any day, but this, being captain, is a bit of a change of pace for me. a lot more responsibility, as you can probably guess, especially now with the city in ruins and people streaming back in to pick up the pieces of their lives. I can imagine. That reminds me, with more people streaming in, you'll find the streets a bit more busy. Even more businesses are open as well. Business. Now, and I recommend you spend some time looking around before you continue on your travels. At least be sure to get a hot meal and a warm bed. I'll do that. I have some questions first. What did you need? How did you say you survived the Reavers? I'm ashamed to say me and a handful of my lads ended up captured by Reavers. They started killing us off one by one, real slow, while the rest were forced to watch, or even. Her eyes grow glassy, then she shakes her head
Business.
defiantly.
It's a dick for me.
No, it's for me. Gimme. Oh. I hear bat noises. I think that's bat noises anyway. It's like around this time of night where there's this. Doesn't sound like birds. It's cute. They come out. Yeah, I guess it's that time of day as well. They come out as the sun's going down and fly around out there before vanishing into the night. Bats are good. Besides being extra, always be extra. It's good to be. Extra Takishi means more Takishi. But yeah, mostly okay here, thank you. Just too hot. Vivian is a nice name, although I feel like I associate it with older ladies for some reason. I guess it sounds like a name that isn't used these days. So it's like a grandma or aunt name or something. Aunt Vivian. Probably smokes a lot too. It does have Vivi in it though, one of the best Final Fantasy characters. Need to be level 200 to face her. Probably. I don't know. Almost done with the main map before Malekith. Venturing into the DLC to get the levels. That sounds like a good idea. She is kind of DLC boss difficulty. Maybe get a bit more of an edge over there and then come back. Chance of you having to play Elden Ring is almost 0. Come on, New Zealand, you can do it. Hopefully. Or hopefully not, because you'll hate it and complain about it. You'll DSP Elden Ring. You probably won't. One of those creatures you wish were domesticated. Understand why they aren't. Yeah. I'm gonna suck all your blood in the middle of the night. Don't think bats would make audible sounds when flying. A bat detector. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. It's that sound effect that was always in old cartoons, you know, when there's a big gothic castle at the edge of a peninsula or a cliff or something, and then lightning flashes and they come flying out the windows, and it goes. Maybe I can find the sound on Google. On YouTube, I mean. Stock bat sound. Bats in cave sound? Not quite. That little cutie on a tree. Leave him alone. Oh, he's gonna bite the string. Person is bothering the bat. Cartoon bat sound. I don't know. Nah, I don't know. Bats do fly into each other in the air. Silliness. I suppose they can only locate where things are at the time, and if suddenly they locate something that's in front of them, it might be too late to redirect. And from the beginning of Scooby-Doo, maybe. I did think of Scooby-Doo when I thought of it. As in that cartoon intro. But I never watched much Scooby-Doo, so I don't know exactly.
Yep.
Hi, Sparks.
Yep.
Hope you're well today and not too hot over there. like it is here. The sounds from Daggerfall, I don't know. I'm not familiar with those. Even though I guess I would have heard them when Reptiloid streamed a bit of it, but I don't remember. Malvinus. Meme game. Oh, I don't think I've heard of that game. The first 6 seconds. Let's see. Let's see, men. Yeah. Yeah, kind of like that, but like higher pitched. But yeah, pretty much exactly the sound I was thinking. That, but less cartoony. That's probably not cartoony, they probably actually had a bat sound, I don't know. But yeah, I think something like that, but more kind of high pitched. Maybe it's not bats, and maybe it's just a specific type of bird. But I don't know. There's videos of real life bats making sounds, so I guess they must have their echolocation sounds and their like everybody can hear me sounds or something. Her eyes grow glassy, then she shakes her head defiantly. Then the madmen suddenly started infighting like bloody animals, but at least we managed to flee. To where? We hid under the docks like bloody rats. For days we hunkered down, ate limpets and drank salt water. You can't drink salt water. I guess you can, but it doesn't hydrate you, unless it does. I had no weapons and my men were all exhausted or hurt, so we just stayed there. I don't know, maybe you can survive on salt water for a brief time. Probably in an emergency or something. I suppose surviving doesn't make you a hero, but here we are and I intend to make the most of it. So yeah, some more questions. How are things going in Horin? How do you think? Well, as I said, people are streaming back into town. A lot more people than were at the refugee camp, in fact. Isn't that a good thing? Yes, it is. A lot of people did what I did and hid until the terror passed, but not this many. What do you mean? Let me ask you this. Once a Reaver washes off the paint and blood and shit and puts regular clothing back on, is he still a Reaver? You're saying Reavers are hiding amongst the regular people? That's the thing, isn't it? The Reavers were regular people. Friends and neighbours, family even. Most of them lie dead now or have fled Horin, but not all. I think some of them just took off their rags and just went right back to being ordinary people. Food for thought. I had some more questions. Never mind, I have to get going. Best of luck and stay safe. Ow! Just pitch shifted the sound, maybe. The Argentinian name for Falklands. A meme RTS. Argentina defeating the British Army. Well, you can't play that. You're too British pride. I guess it's okay because it's a meme. Being a meme makes it okay to be anti-British. That door is elsewhere, or whatever that is. In fact, let's go find out what that is. Maybe this building is newly opened. Hello? The stench. Oh, okay, there were question marks. I thought maybe they were enemies. How do I get over there? What is it? Stairs down? What? Ooh. Secrecy. Maybe that just goes down into the sewer, probably. No, what is this? Well, it is the sewer, but it's a different part of it. What is that? A big vat. Maybe wine vat. Maybe that's a bunch of grapes. Okay, yeah, this is the sewer. I just didn't come here, I guess. Probably wasn't openable from the other side anyway. And there's no British campaign either. Bad game. Alert. Give us a kiss. Oh, yes please. I don't have an option to. It's not fair. Spare a coin. I'm cold. I could spare many coins, but it won't let me. Did I not come down here? Yeah. Another game development called Malvinus La Ultima Carta. New Ultima game. The name just reminds me of Malvinius Havisham from Zargon, not Xenon. Someone. Oh, exactly. That game. What a weird coinky-dink. I think the one sound in the Creech ritual. Oh no, there are two in there from Zargon. And there's just one yip that would have worked as well. Just dehydrates you more. Kiddies have to work harder to remove the salt. Yeah. That's what I thought. Ends up using more water than it gains. Yet another mistake in this game. Bad. Boil the water and catch the steam. Or be Spanish and get the sea salt through slow evaporation. The technology. I'm glad that one played, yeah. It's like it can hear us. It played just the one we wanted. Has your stock changed? What's your weapon right now? Nothing. Steel. Roll 8 or above. Oh no, I think you remember. You remember the things I did in the past. Well, yeah, I might as well buy it. She never really gets attacked, but on the off chance that she does, might as well have more chance of dodging. This armor any good? Oh, bloody! Oh! Yeah. Oh wait, no, heavy. Nah. Intellect, crafting. There you go. Have an improvement. I guess I'll keep both of those. I don't know what Embla's gonna use. Xenon Ultima 4. Xenon. Fantasy saltwater, maybe. Probably not. Want to play the Ultima games? Me too. I've only played 4 and Underworld 1, and I loved both of them. I tried 1 as well, but that was a bit too hard to get into. Mostly because of the controls, how it uses like every letter on the keyboard for a different action. There's too much. But the main one I look forward to getting around to trying at some point is Ultima 7. With all its expansions and stuff, Serpent Isle and the Black Forge or something. Oh, get out of the stink realm. He's got, well, the main campaign has an expansion and then there's like a sequel which also has an expansion. Something like that. Athletics, awareness, presence, more thievery. I wish I could stack rings, as in have more than one finger in life. Anyone need a ring? Yes, okay, you can definitely use like a toughness ring or something. Maybe even initiative, so that you can go sooner. Oh wait. Disease and poison, that's less interesting to me. Toughness. Yeah, that's less interesting. That can happen all it likes. Yeah, maybe we'll get the +2 initiative one. It's pretty cheap as well, but I could just yoink. Yoink that right up. Necklaces, toughness, stealth. Don't I want a toughness necklace? Probably not particularly. Here you go. Listening to a video of the largest bat in Britain. Sound like a high-pitched armpit farts. Send me that video. I want to hear that. LibADL that shit. If only. That needs to be a modifier for life. Whenever someone's talking to you, change it into LibADL. There we go, Danker. Bat farts. Dragon accidentally Alt-F4's the game. Oversized touchy bits. Touche bits. Oh! Whatever is this Weird Al? Very clever. Aussie, try now, bouncy curls. No, bat. Oh wait, this is it. I thought this was an ad, but no. Those are some wet armpit farts. I can eye fart. I've never been able to armpit fart, but I can fart with my eyeball socket. Here. What about my left eye? Yeah. But I think that's all I can fart with.
Ooh, thanks.
Kobolds just wanna have fun.
Quills, they're not allowed to have fun, they're annoying. I think those are those cats with the, as in Final Fantasy, that they might be real creatures as well, I don't know. I remember them being a pain in one of the games at least, probably some of them. They do their whiskery things and then do some kind of blast which does quite a lot of damage I think. Thanks, Zach. FM Towns. PC 98. Another game that's on multiple systems. The things you know I have physically in my room. Yeah, absolutely. I've got all the consoles right there in the Cronra. Suppose you can't wear 2 rings, yeah. It's always... that's one of the things you judge an RPG on. How many rings can I wear? 1 is too few. 2 I'll let slide, but you should be able to wear more. At least 4. That's what I want. But like, we've got 2 ring fingers, so I guess I can understand not being able to wear more than 2. And the paralysis cats, that might be what the problem was. I just remember suffering in one of the games. Woof. Or I was always just like never happy to see them. Always never happy. Hello there, my lord. When did I become a lord? Let me in. Oh, alchemy. You look important. What's next? I don't know. What's first? Okay, I guess I'm gonna leave then. That's probably enough stuff. There might be more shops. In fact, what's this over here? A stuff shop. Is that any good for you? No. Axe. That's a pretty good axe for you. Go on then. Automatically succeed as well. And you haven't got much else by the look of it. You got a recipe. Recipe ration. I'll take the recipes. That's about it though. No balls boots. You don't need balls to wear boots, luckily. Yeah. There we go. You can have those back now. Any more rubbish arrows that I don't want? Oh my gosh, I've got lots of hunting arrows. You've also got hunting arrows. Yeah, I'll sell all the hunting arrows. If we're going to use arrows, I'd rather use better ones. I should go back to the weapon shop and buy out their arrow stock. Ow! What idiot put the sewer entrance right there, outside of the shop? People are going to fall down it. Who's this? No one, he looked important. Maybe I already bought your arrows. I didn't. I'll take the lot. And that's it. Let's get out of here. Oh. Boner Craven probably is an underground nuclear bunker. Filled with them. Invite you during the end of the world. I want to come as well. As long as there's snacks. Otherwise I'll stay out in the wasteland and wait for the death claws to get me. Travelling north along the coast, you notice a young man standing at the side of the road. His tattered robes, bald head, oh it's Reptiloid, and unhealthy pallor reminds you of a Magos. Though this boy is surely too young, he follows your passing with an idiotic smile. It is definitely a Reptiloid. Sorry! Draped over his round, bland face. Can I help you? We have come! That's Reptiloid's voice. He stops for a long moment and thinks, to beg for aid. Oh, way to be scary, spooky. Our master is missing down below and we're not allowed to enter and search for him. Please, something is wrong, we know it. A note of agitation bordering on panic creeps into his voice. Suddenly he stops, choffs silent slightly, choffs, and then smiles again. Bloody drool runs down his chin along with one of the man's teeth. What of your master? Tell me more. We beseech you, travel to Errol, mid-sized island. Oh, there's another island. The only settlement on Errol is the village of Fergal. A small village on the Isle of Errol. Fergal is known for its orchids. Seek out the Tower of Ash, find us there and learn of our master's fate. But please, time is of the essence, and for each second you tarry, hope fades. The words flow as if rehearsed, and then, as he speaks the last word, he lets out a deep sigh and sits down on the ground. Errol, Tower of Ash? His eyes are glassy and distant. We beseech you, travel to Errol, seek out the Tower of Ash, find us there, he repeats before his voice trails off. The fool's mind is gone. He'll be food for crows come nightfall, and it will be a mercy. Roland mumbles. Oi, he's clearly suffering. You just gonna sit there? The man rolls over on his side, eyes staring stiffly ahead. Though he still appears to be alive, no prodding or prompting raises any kind of response from him. There appears to be nothing more you can do for this lost soul, save consider his request. Not sure what ought make of this. Embla strokes her chin. The scent of the reticulum is about this. I would wager much that this master he speaks of is a sorcerer of sorts. A Magos even. Though time is against us, another Magos could be a powerful ally, and our path to Gradler takes us past Errol. In any case, where did I get exactly from? I don't know. I say we should at least investigate this further. Perhaps. Let's be on our way for now. I guess side quest for you to undertake if you want another party member on the way. How's the refugee camp looking now? Empty. Wasn't there something I couldn't reach because there were people standing in front of it? Dog. You pet the dog. Who left their dog here? Fairly sure. Oh. There was something behind a tent that I couldn't get. Like over here, but I guess not. Are those piles of poop? There's flies around each and every one. Gross. Do it in the bushes. Who are you? Too much in my mind right now. I don't know. Maybe not then. Maybe that was somewhere else. The goats are still here. They haven't been killed for food after all. There was... Wait, what about this house up here? I don't remember what that was. Oh no, I don't want to fight these. The spiders were annoying. Well, we're not going to be able to flee, are we? Oh, never mind. Nice one, Roland. They were burly. Okay, no, it's just a whatever place. I think that might have been where the crazy lady was. Abandoned cargo. The crazy lady with the strange child that now wanders the forest. This ship over here. Yeah, the Zephyr. I couldn't get in because the tide was too high. Has it changed now? I think it was over here. There's been 4 chapters. No? There is an entrance. Oh. There's gotta be some way in. Unless you can come back later or something. No? How mighty odd. When does the tide go down? Because we're about to leave the island. Maybe we can come back. Oh well. You guys got anything to say? It's the same as before. Sorry, I just put out your fire. Wasn't one of these hireable? See what you have. Poor arrow, no thanks. Here, you can have... What did I just get? I hope Embler's a fire mage. Look at all this stuff. Oh wait. Most of them aren't fire. I have the doll, it's clearly not important. Where's that bit of trash I had? It's gone. Oh, there it is. It's still too hot. Usually when I stream I notice it less, but I've noticed it the whole time and I'm starting to feel like I've got a bit of a headache coming on. Onion sack, raspberry and fish. Yeah, I don't know, that doesn't sound great. Onion and fish probably fine, but I don't know where the raspberry would come in. Maybe that's dessert. Fell hogs. Might as well. Danke. It's not going to be enough, but it probably helps. Oh! I squeezed the bottle a bit and a drop flew out. The tide is high, but is you holding on? No. I'm getting washed away. Letting fate take me where it will. Heathen. That should be the name of a new boomer shooter. We've got Heretic. And all sorts of other ones. We need Heathen in all caps. It even sounds like the name of a boomer shooter. It would be Poifict. Oh yeah, that was why I didn't bother. Wait, no. I think that's something else. I was going to say that was why I didn't bother giving the skill that refreshes your attack when you kill an enemy. Because when you kill an enemy, usually you're not next to the enemy anymore, because you've gone through them when you kill them. But I think I got him something else, like when he crits he gets a refreshed attack. What the? What? I don't know why pressing up switches target. Decapitation. That's a lot of experience for just hogs. Oh, handsome good boys. They look like jackals in this light. First E backwards, so I think that's cool. Oh yeah. Heathen, that would work too. Like pray for the gods. Forget buffing, who needs it? Let's just nuke 'em, which didn't do much damage, so whatever, I guess. Such lovely horrific puppies. Yeah. This won't be much experience. That was pretty good. We probably need a lot more than that though. Yeah, thousands. Enter. We're ready to leave. I might end stream when like we get to the next island or whatever. There's probably going to be some reading here, but have an early end so this headache doesn't get worse. I'm not caught in the buff. I'm half in the buff. I think that means naked, doesn't it? But not buff in terms of body. I'm soft. Oh. You, sir. Salutations, I apologise if I appear a bit preoccupied. There's much work to be done. Let's set sail, or some questions first? No, let's set sail. Music to my ears, we're ready when you are. Just know that you must finish your business here in the sea caves before we go. Leave no belonging behind or errand undone. So yeah, what about the shipwreck then? Maybe there was a limited time and I missed it. Maybe it was in chapter 2, because that was a short one and it went like straight to chapter 3 or something. Something like that maybe. My men and I will block off the land entrance to hide the sanctuary from would-be intruders and imperial scum. So that's something I need to do. Check my journal to make sure I've done everything that I want to do. Lost sailors, apparently there's more of those to get, I guess. Fate of the Santa Fury. The back of the painting was a poem from the center of the three. So this must be maybe stuff I can do here, I'm not sure. I might just go though, I've done plenty over here. Oh my gosh, have I done plenty over here? I don't know where else I would look, I don't know how to get into the Zephyr. There should be at least 3 out there. I feel like I've looked everywhere though. Wait, there's one thing I want to check. Might as well save it so I can load it if it's nothing. There was a thing. I do not wish to. Up here? Yes, can I do this now? I needed a prayer for this. There, here we go. Ancient weathered imperial way shrine stands before you. Despite its remote location, you suspect it still sees occasional use. Examine the shrine. This is one of several pilgrims. Oh yeah, I've read this. You need a prayer. Drina, what is this? A pilgrim's shrine, Drina answers as she thoughtfully strokes the ancient masonry. There are a number of these spread throughout the Outer Isles. Pilgrims would come from throughout the Empire to pray at them. It's said to bring good luck and clarity. But you have not visited them? No, I'm a sepulchite. My order is not required to do pilgrimages, and I've had little time to wander in my time here. That being said, it would give me great joy to be able to visit all the shrines one day. Say, pilgrims travelling to the shrines pass through Horin. We might still find some there. Perhaps they could teach us the proper prayers and rituals to perform at these shrines. Oh. I guess I better go back and look for someone. But now I was kinda... A wandering armourer approaches. I was kinda wanting to leave and... into the stream. Do I want any of this? Probably not. Any with a +2? Nah. I could steal them though. It's free money. Maybe. Nah. I don't need money. Someone zooming. Or just noisy. I guess I better wander and talk to people, see if anyone's got anything interesting to say. I guess there wouldn't be people hidden behind the buildings like this. Probably. They'd be out in the open if they're important. Or in a building. A matronly woman with red cheeks and impressively bad teeth gives you a suspicious look. You're either looking for a bed and a bowl of stew, or you ain't got nothing to do here. You're right, nothing. Oh, here we go. A group of weather-beaten travellers clad in ragged robes occupy the innermost beds of the Flop House. One of them smiles dejectedly at you. I like that that's an actual word for a thing, Flop House. Literally just a house you go in and flop into bed. That's the kind of naming conventions I can get behind. Name things more literally in life. Name a chair, butt place. Hello there, sister. I'm Thomas. I lead this little troop on our pilgrimage to the Outer Isles. That is, until all this madness started. Pilgrimage? Indeed, we came by boat from the mainland to see the 5 shrines of the Outer Isles. 5? How many islands are there? Maybe 5. It's a lesser known route, and it takes you far from my inn. From any inn, actually. That is perhaps why I feel it can be such a powerful experience. To complete the route requires true devotion. Not that it matters now, since my comrades and I are stuck in Horin. Aha, I think I've seen one of the pilgrim shrines. You may have. One of the shrines is right here on Idra. Oh, I was really hoping to see them all again. What's more, I had hoped to be able to bring my companions there as well. Thomas sighs deeply. What do you plan to do now? There isn't much to do. They say no ships are coming or going, and in any case the region seems far too dangerous for us to venture into for now. It would seem we're stuck here for now. That's a shame. Thomas suddenly looks you over for a moment. You have the look of a mercenary about you. Perhaps you'd be interested in taking on the pilgrimage. It would fortify both your mind and your body, and it would help make the site safe for the rest of us when we're finally able to travel again. Perhaps. We have nothing to offer you as compensation, but I swear that fulfilling the pilgrimage will be worth it. That is, if you have the stamina to see it through. Drina grabs your elbow softly. I really think we should listen to the man. What exactly does it entail? As I said, there are 5 shrines scattered throughout the Outer Isles. To complete the pilgrimage, you must visit each of them and spend no less than 8 hours at each site in deep meditation while you recite the Pilgrim's Prayer. Pilgrim's Prayer? We'll teach you the prayer before you go, and note down the general directions to each of the shrines in your journal. You should consult it before setting out. And don't worry, you can complete the pilgrimage in any order. I'll do my best. Thomas looks invigorated at the prospect of sending you off on a pilgrimage. Oh god! Yes, speed through a 30 miles per hour residential area. Sounded like anyway. Where was I? Before sending you off on the pilgrimage, and smiles warmly at you whilst placing his hands on your shoulders. Sister, there is nothing more for me to say. If the will to complete the pilgrimage lives within you, it will be so. Now be on your way and best of luck. Drina bows respectfully to the weather-beaten man. Boy racers. Yeah, people showing off their big penises. Gosh, look at them all. I guess each one will give us all maybe a point in those stats. Right, well there might be more to do here, but I'm not sure. I don't know, maybe someone in town will tell me how to get into the Zephyr, or maybe I need to rescue the last sailor to get in for some reason. Lizards. Lizard. They're slurping us. Searing light. Get over here, Todd. It's not much damage, actually. It's probably not worth it. Maybe better to just buff. Oh yeah, finally. I got use out of that extra attack thing, even though he missed his first attack, so I still basically got 2 attacks in total anyway. That one. They were rather upset by that decapitation. Pestilence, I haven't used that yet. Is that any good? What does disease do? Agility and strength down. Maybe that's good. Probably. One can only assume. It's hard to really tell the difference whenever people and things are afflicted with something. But then I haven't really been looking that closely anyway, I suppose. Might as well. Oh! I don't know what happened. Cat is never getting 2 attacks anymore. She used to, I'm pretty sure. Did I do some kind of fuck up? Sneef. Sniff sniff. Sniff in fact even. When the girl's racing. Probably in Fast and Furious. Talk about how often Dragon shows off his penor. Basically never. If girls started racing, you might become a racist. Das ist. Zonk. Hiding behind the tree, as if that's gonna save you. Oh. Oh. Misclick. That's okay. They've got to be worth a good bit, yeah. I don't know why they had gold. John Ramirez streaming on Quake. Is he celebrating the 30th anniversary? Pray at the shrine. You kneel by the way shrine and begin to recite the Pilgrim's Prayer. Yeah, blessing of presence. Wait, only the ones in the party got it. Oh. Oh wait, it's an ability. I see. Ability. Well, I can't use it, I guess. Where is it? Oh, I guess it's one of these. The blessing of presence. Does that mean I need to go back to the camp and bring other people in the party? I don't even know where the camp is. I guess it's the place where the merchant was at the start. Let's do that now. I want to check out Embla. Gotta go all the way back here. Is this even the camp? There was that guy up here. Did I already rescue him? No, you. Tell the sailor about the other survivors. There we go. The man thanks you profusely and hastily makes his way towards the camp where his comrades are waiting. So that's that quest. But where is the camp? I think the place with the merchant guy is over here. Yeah, the farmhouse. But this isn't the camp. The only camp I can think of is the refugee camp. And they certainly weren't there. Right, you got any arrows? Probably not. Yes, but not ones that I want. And you don't have anything that I want. What is he playing? Just the base campaign or some kind of map pack? Because I played through and recorded a 30th anniversary map pack recently, which was good stuff. Oh, I guess we better go over there and see. Are you the new guy? Emperors watch over you for helping me find the other survivors. You're always welcome in the camp as far as I'm concerned. Bloody cave. See what you have. Any cool arrows? No. About the other survivors. What about them? My group is growing, I see. There we go. Aye, there's safety in numbers, and every face from the old crew that turns up in camp here is a boon, especially considering how many were lost. In any case, I hear from the crew that you've been doing good work. We haven't much, but we scraped together a small bag of gold for you. Oh, I definitely need that at this point, but I'll take it. I'm a dragon after all, I wouldn't say no. Snow hands you a small worn pouch of coins. That being said, it appears it might be too soon for celebration. What's wrong? You may have already seen her, but a portion of the Zephyr lies upon the shore up along the coast northwest of here. Breaks my heart to see the old girl like this. See, our duty to her doesn't end with her sinking. She's still the property of the guild, as is any cargo she was carrying. We were unable to get to her before the tides seemed to have shifted her now, and I sent a small group out there to see if they couldn't find a way into her. How about seeing if they could find a way into her instead? It's done that thing that a pet peeve of mine when people say, let's see if we can't. No, see if we can. Borderline too modern for Craven. If Bony Craven doesn't like Quake anymore, or as in Quake, or even Quake 2, then we have issues. I'm gonna steal his leg bone. One of them. And Snow looks down. That was hours ago. Too long. Something's wrong or they would be back by now. Now you've done a lot for us and I'm almost afraid to ask for more, but I need to know what happened to my boyos. Snow looks at you pleadingly. I'll see what I can do. Dead bless you. As I said, the wreckage lies just a few hundred yards up the coast. Watch your back and be ready for anything. Okay, good. That is how we get in. So we might end up being able to do everything here. Guess I'll... Oh! Suddenly, an echoing cacophony of chittering and screeching erupts from the narrow ravines around you. A wave of mangy fur and snapping jaws dripping diseased mucus rolls towards you. Delicious. Let's put you there. Get out of there, Todd. I'll go there. There. That should be fine, hopefully. Yeah. Like, oh, fucking... the stutter ruining things again. Wait, no, that's fine. No, it isn't. He's got searing lights. He needs to have more range. Wait for replay on stream when? Whenever Reptiloid's guaranteed to be around to watch it. So that I can show him the true quality of that game. That absolute heathen with a mirrored E. Oh! Oh yeah, smashed him so hard he went in the wall. Oh, where'd this one come from?
Oh my god, a
New subscription? Hello, Ryder. Thank you muchly for the subscription. Oh gosh, I didn't realise you've been subscribed for that long already. Because maybe you have an auto-read... Oh no, yeah, you've been doing the Prime one, haven't you? But it still doesn't feel like that long. But thank you muchly. Much appreciated. And hello, hope you are well today. I assume you're probably too hot today though, as well, just like me. It's toasty. I'm gonna use Pestilence on the rats, because that makes sense, doesn't it? It worked. Aurora. I forgot who Aurora is. I did the Forgorora. I Forgora Aurora. Might as well just defend if I can't get there to attack. Easy. I can't believe enemies from basically the start of the game would go down so easily. Well, they would if you actually hit them anyway. Yeah. here. Oh wait, you're not going anywhere. Get back here. A rat challenging a dragon. Goodness. Right, here we go. There we go. Now there's magically a plank of wood there. I guess it's not magic, they sent him out here between the time that I sent the sailor back and now. Oh my gosh. Rot. Yeah, if it's too hot over there, Ryder, just call me. I'll come over. Ready to serve. You emerge into the broken hull of the ship. The ruined hold is unrecognisable and strewn with the debris of ruined cargo. As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you become aware of sounds emanating from the darkness. Chittering, or is it voices? Shittering. That's what it is. Nuts. Someone left their nuts in a barrel. Call them Drakaya. They go down so easily. What? Call them Drakaya, they go down so easily. Call who? Are you telling me to call someone, or are you saying call them Drakaya? Oh, call the rats Drakaya, because they go down easily? That makes more sense. True. It's very true. You're dripping. Be your sponge. Oh, gladly. Right. Stream's over. I've got somewhere to be. Bye. No, not yet. Oh my, what is that? Rat King. Chitters in Darkness. It's got an Argonian name. Nah, I think I'll just take this and be on my way. Whoa, pagan necklace of healing. +1 healing. What have you got on? Willpower. Willpower. What does it even do? Does it make... It influences the amount of vitality regained from healing potions, not from spells. Increases the rate of wound recovery for wounded characters. Used in camp. Which we don't do because I've got that turned off. Sort of. Yum. Danke. I got it. You're damn right I've got it. Oh wait, you mean? Yeah. My great intellect has won again. Alright, you stop dead in your tracks as the grotesque rat thing sits up on its hind legs. It's Raticate. Its hunched form a full head taller than you. The beast cocks its head slightly and its tiny eyes regard you intently. Then, to your utter horror, words form in its bestial throat. It comes, it is one. What do you mean? With fangs it comes into the womb, or... oh. You're not supposed to go that deep. Unless you are, maybe you are. Does it come to feed, to give offerings? It? You talking about me? You want me to come into your womb? It is one, it stirs. Does it bring offerings, or has it come to share in the meat? The horrid creature gouges a lump of flesh from one of the corpses and offers it to you expectantly. Bloody filth, Roland spits behind you. What are you? The song awoke us, calls us, it hears it. It is one, now we eat and multiply and serve. Song? It rises from the deep, rise, it calls. It does not hear it, it does not hear it! The monstrosity screeches, and as it does, packs of rabid vermin spews forth from the dark recesses of the wreck. Damn, I wanted to be friends with a giant rat. It's cute. And, like, gross. Here, sit in the doorway, Roland. Okay, that's fine. The pillars are nicely placed so the mages are safe. The cat shouldn't go for the boss, but she will. I should have repositioned her. What the? Silent attack, and everyone flashed. I guess I could have done this a long time ago, so maybe this is easy. He doesn't have that much health, and these are certainly easy. Yeah, just sit there, Roland. They'll come to you. Du musst den verboten Nektar trinken. You must not listen to the nectar trinket. Silent attack again. You can't have more than one sound overlapping at a time, apparently. Or something. Some sounds, anyway. What the? Oh, Chitters in Darkness achievement. You explored the wreck of the Zephyr on Idra. I have indeed. I guess we'll just sit back here. Roland can go out though. These lazy rats. Splodge. Steam machine prices got revealed. They're rough as shit. How rough is shit? How expensive we talking? Painite. That sounds like a pleasant jewel. Poor full plate. Wow. Amazing. Damn. The big rat husband is dead. And so are the sailors. Well, that was less than I thought it was going to be, but probably for the best. If I'm going to end soon. I've already done 3.5 hours, it's not even that much of a shorter stream. You must the forbidden nectar drink. Oh, I will. I will slurp that up. 900 quid? I thought they were going for a price less than other headsets. I found your men. More bloodshed. I fear this island may be the end of us all yet. At least the wreckage might be safe enough to explore now. I've already explored it. The supplies she carries may keep us going for weeks. I'm ashamed to say I have nothing to offer you besides the promise that the Nautical Guild will not forget your service. Oh, there you go, Cat. Maybe you'll be free now. Yeah, exactly. Ha, a lifetime under the mast is thanks enough for a guilder, isn't it? Cat offers sarcastically. Oh, that was supposed to mean. So I don't know where's the gosh darn camp? Where's Embla? I don't understand. I guess it's when I sleep, probably. That's when I get to change party members, I reckon. Maybe? Maybe not? Manage party, there we go. Embla. What are you? Who do I want to replace? You know, Cat. She's not doing a whole lot. Oh. I can't order them as I please. Let's see. What are you? Arcane font, sorceress. Fire magic, yeah, she's like pure magic. That could be useful. Aura, flame, yeah, immediately. A damage aura in tier 1. Spell aptitude, spell burn. Targets the character themselves, deals damage, restores attunement. You burn yourself to get MP back. Yeah, I guess I'm only using her for thievery, which is not that important, especially with this much money. Definitely want attunement, get all of that. Crafting. Max cascade. Increased attunement, definitely. Attunement. There's a lot of crafting down here. So I could get rid of him. I don't remember what else he has. He is crafting and survival. Probably fine to replace him. How much crafting does she have? 5 already. Not much survival. Has anyone else here got much survival? I've got 5. He's got 9. Headsets. Steam Machine, new console PC. Oh right, I was thinking of Steam Frame. And GPU prices. Maybe. Probably as low as they can go. Oh, haven't you heard? They're a monopoly. They must have all the money in the world. Seriously, makes you glad you're considering the new PC. Yeah, I guess so. She's got a lot of lore. Who's the lore-y person here? Todd. But I need him. I should nick Cat's equipment first. Oh, she's also leveled up. Sorry, Cat. And she's got a cool bow. Now she's naked. For some reason she's diseased as well. Right, what do you use? You can use daggers. Looks like that's all you can use. Pretty much. Gauntlets of toughness. Thievery. Probably no reason to put the thievery on her. She probably doesn't have much to. No, I have that actually. It's cooler than the checkered tunic. Crafting. Immune to disease. Maybe toughness instead. What does disease do? I don't get to find out. Okay. Wait, you don't have any armor on. What kind of armor can you use? Maybe you can't use armor. It kind of looks like it. They're a bit more crafting. Spell aptitude. Probably want some max cascade. Definitely want attunement. I shall BRB quickly, by the way. Anyway, hi, sorry. We're also burly. Why is Embla only level 14? I thought she'd be leveled up to our level, to my level. Maybe I've leveled up since then. I don't know. I definitely want to get some magic. What were the books that I have? I've got some spell books down here. Fire Warrior. Lesser Frenzy. +1 attack count. Probably not going to use that anyway, but Tier 3 Inferno. Targets anyone. Targets all opponents and allies. Wait, why and allies? That's not very good. A spell, well, I guess that's the trade-off. You can hurt all the enemies, but you also hurt all of you. Embla, you're chaos. You are a chaos. Oh, also air magic. Steel breath. Not very useful. Air magic. Blink. Haste, invisibility. Blurred. +2 dodge? Oh. Right. Magic missile. I want to cast magic missile. I attack the darkness. And turn phone on. Battery is at the percentage. 6-7. A dream in the background, so he's being chased by a next bot. I don't know what a next bot is. But yeah, it sounds pretty scary. Ram is terrifying. I only want to get rammed by a lot more than one thing, actually. It lasted longer on charger because PC USB ports can't provide that much, yeah. I'd imagine the plug would keep it charged good. But I don't know. When you put the RAM in your NEP gear... Oh no, that's okay. It's okay if NEP explodes all over the place. We might as well get Magic Missile, I suppose. And... +2 dodge. Invisibility? Not be spotted until they attack you. Rubbish. Haste. You don't really need to move as a mage. So probably Mark of Blurring, although that's not that great either. But nothing else there is because I can use the Steel Breath book. Mark of Haste. You can use it on anyone. +4 movement. That just means you can move further. Also not particularly interesting. Purge Invisibility. Removes invisible. How many enemy types are going to use invisible in this game? Dispel magic. All magical conditions. Wait, blinding bolt. Yeah. Poisoned globe. Yeah. Thunderclap those cheeks. All opponents on battlefield. Okay, that's at least only all opponents and not us. Lightning strike. Invisibility. Nothing too interesting. I'll take Magic Missile though. And Mark of Blurring. And then you can use that book. Book! You're gonna have to make up for this unimpressive display so far, Embla. I expected better. Earth. Your favourite spell is Fireball. Oh, it's a YouTube. Only reason Drake avoided Gears of War. Scared of General Ram. It's got 2 A's. That's even more explosion. Oh, it's this. Yeah, I've seen this.
It would be so easy to destroy you in spell.
Yeah, hit a spell then.
I hit my favorite one. Fireball!
He's having a slurp. New video about next bots. Is it too much to explain right here, right now? I want to watch a video. What does spell aptitude do? Probably effectiveness, damage dealt, or vitality healed. Here, have that cheap spell aptitude. Aura of Flame. Okay, I definitely want that. Flaming Fists. I'll serve the Flaming Fist. What? Any opponent or ally adjacent to the caster deals fire damage. Why would I want to target an ally? I don't know. I don't need to do Fire Warrior. Hey, Warhammer is in this game, because I've got that book. Any opponent or ally adds Illuminated. Okay, how useful. We can see them more in battle. I guess those two and Fire Warrior, or as in Aura of Flame and Flaming Fist for some reason. And then you can use Fire Warrior, which I also don't really care about, but it's better than not learning it. Uh, 18 points left, so many. Searing Lash in a line, I don't know about those. Fire Resistance, I definitely kind of want that. Summon Magmite, I can summon a Pokemon. Sounds maybe fun. I think I'll get that. Fire resistance in case we find some fire enemies and want to defend. Guess I might as well summon Magmite. It could take the heat off us a bit. No pun intended. I'm gonna Discord and listen to the thing you posted. Nah, I won't go to Discord, that'll end up being the rest of the stream. People keep linking stuff. Post it for after I finish stream. No, I mean, I don't mean watching the next bot video on stream, I mean our next bot's too much to explain here in chat. Building up trust by sending good videos. Gnomed! I don't mind being gnomed. I'd rather be kobolded though. I don't like gnomes. But I like the meme. It's just Silver Gunner that I don't want to be done. I don't want to be Silver Gunnered. Magmite. Mag the Summoner. Little Alchemy and never again. Earth. Arcane Shockwave, stunned, meh. Slowed, meh. Summon vermin, more summon. Apparently a crab is a German? A vermin. Swarm of gnats. And disrupted. That's pretty good. Okay, maybe Arcane Shockwave. Slowed movement. Stone skin. Giant insect. Breathe glass. Sounds great. What? Lesser blindness. Why does breath glass make you blind? I guess you go blind if you breathe glass. Diamond skinned. Oh my god. All the resistance. Actually sounds very nice. Summon ooze, distort mass. Not super interested in the earth tree. Fireball. All opponents and allies, unfortunately. Fire is crazy. Fire is chaos magic, apparently. Yep, I can target all allies to fortify will and frenzy them, but also do fire damage. What is it with this fire nonsense? It really wants me to hurt myself. All opponents and allies? Maybe I'm not interested in the fire tree either. I don't know how I feel about you, Embler. Your spells are dodgy. Thunderclap, that's at least all opponents. Doesn't do much damage, but does a bunch of stuff. So maybe I'll go in the air tree. Get haste, and I don't know. Blinding bolt. Don't really. I don't know, man. Okay, I guess I can always target the fireball and not hit myself. Maybe. Let's get these first. Spell aptitude, arcane rush. First time you take wound hit point damage, you regain lots of attunement points. Sounds good, maybe. The mages don't get hit that often, but... And there we go. Just enough points to get fireball and... I guess fire frenzy? Sounds useful, having more attacks. Gosh heck. I've gotten sand in my eye, probably. Hey, there's a story I don't think I've ever told before. I'll tell it after I finish reading chat. I got more than sand in my eye. They ended up sending me to hospital what I got in my eye. Hates the funny, goofy music. I do. Nah, it's good. It's funny. Funny troll music. Silly or spoopy. What happened? Chat me. Oh, PNGs that chase after you in Gmod maps are. It's like. I don't remember what it's called. Smile something? Smile Ghost, that was it. That Vinny played. It's supposed to be NPCs with better pathfinding. Become a shitpost ever since you learned about them. I feel like a turd. Guess I must have been eaten at some point. But yes, much hugs. Hug the squishy turd. Little shard of glass in my eye. No thanks. What I got was bad enough. Sand in your vagina. It does get in all the cracks. Yeah, back when I was a kid, it must have been my single digits, yeah, it would have been. In primary school, on the playground there was like a climbing frame with wood chippings. Yeah, you can see where this is going. To soften your fall if you fall off a climbing frame. Somehow I got one of the wood chips in my eye at one point and it went like it got in the back of my eye, so I had to go to hospital and they had to get it out of there. They had to like, I don't know, they had to like do something with my upper eyelid so that they could get far back enough or whatever to dig it out, and then I had to wear an eye patch for a while with like pink goo in it that I had to keep renewing to heal my eye. Most unpleasant, but luckily I was young enough that I don't really remember how it felt now. What do I want points in? I guess phalanx. Smashing charge, I might as well do that. Critical strike. Thrust and parry. No parry slot for me, please. Shield rush. Defend ally. Shield slam. Let's go for that one, because at least that one is automatic. Big oof. Little piece of pencil lead in your eye. Oh gosh, even worse. The school nurse was useless. What did you have to do in the end? You have to be taken to like proper hospital, I assume. As in hospital. It's a hospital at all. Because I guess school medical person isn't hospital. I've got nothing to put in for you, Roland. I guess I'll just save up your points, I don't know. You can't use a shield because you're using two-handed. Oh, you've got a bow, so I guess I might as well give you some ranged stuff, just on the off chance. But why would I want you to? You never know. It's only 2 points anyway. Although then we can put points into that. Maybe I'd rather save the points for in case I want to put different armor on you. Would I though? You don't have any enchanted armor right now. What about that? Movement speed? Light armor? You die, is the trouble. Whatever. Alright, let me just quickly get Cat back in so I can put the extra stuff on her. Whatever we're not using. You can have that dagger. And that bow. Probably put some arrows on you as well, because everybody shares the arrows. Chonk. Thievery. Let's put, I don't know, yeah. Okay, there we go. That's fine. No, you can have the good arrows. I'll have the whatever arrows. Have poison arrows. Why have you guys not got a bow on? Because you can't use them, that's why. Okay. We'll give Embla a proper go at least. See if I enjoy the magic, since we just got her and everything. Game Studio ran a skeleton human crew to just check for something resembling a human touch. They could save 75%. Next fee for a COD or gacha anime aesthetic game getting a sequel. Nah, fudge that. We don't need sequels to those, they're all the same anyway. You gotta keep flushing your eyes over and over until it came out. That sounds mighty unpleasant. I can't see it, so it must have come out already. I mean, I guess to be fair, even if you've had something in your eye like that, even after it comes out, it'll probably feel like something's there for a while, but yeah. If it was still there, then yeah. Silliness. I guess you got it out on your own eventually then? Just flushing your eyes out? You didn't have to go to the hospital or anything, I assume? You look good at those shareholder meetings. Got caught with the Kingdom Hearts 2 box art using AI slop. All the way back in Kingdom Hearts 2. FF16 too? Gosh, I hope not. Well, I mean, not that I would mind, because I probably won't ever be able to play that one. I don't know. Oh, Kingdom Hearts Switch too. Wait, did they actually get caught? I don't know. There's a kappa at the end, so that usually means this is a joke. Half an hour to actually get it out. Could tell immediately when it came out. That sounds highly unpleasant. Never put lead in your eye again, young man. Kingdom Hearts 2 has screwed us again. They did? What the hell? Was it like AI upscaled or something, I assume? I don't know, why would they do AI box art when they've already got a box art for that? I'm confused. You got some decent range to hit. Oh, is this too complicated for my overheated brain? Sure, have second wind, that's always nice. Wait, not second wind, no. Not today is what I want. Second wind is not desirable. Smashing charge, get some more charger I guess. Light armor, I don't know what you're using right now. Heavy? You can't learn heavy armor. You should probably have light armor on then. Oh, it just reduces encumbrance. I've been wasting points because I've got encumbrance turned off. Vitality. Evasive. Disengaging from melee, sure, you know what? Nah. Replenishing takedown. Bow damage, yeah, whatever. Just whatever. Attunement. Spell aptitude, max cascade, all of that. Yes. That was nice and easy. Thanks, Todd. Corporeal restoration. Yes. I think so. That's 6 points though. What does presence do? Read the surroundings. Toughness. Yep, that's fine, let's get that. And miasma, maybe? Maybe greater lay on hands in case I want to just target one person. Okay. Fate of the Center Fury. Center of the Three. Maybe this isn't even on this island. No, all within the lighthouse's sight. 2 leagues south, 5 east. Maybe this is. Maybe we get control of the ship and we can sail the seas, and then we can find this. Yeah, I think we might be done on this island then. We'll quickly go back and see if we can get Embla that blessing of presence. And then I'll save it at the dock, and we can do that next time. Next week. Potion merchant. Potion seller. I don't know if I require anything. I'll take the big vitality. Can I do this again? Yes. Now. I think pretty much the only thing we lose from this party member switch is Cat's Thievery, which isn't the be-all end-all, I suppose. I'll just have to actually spend my money instead. Okay, that'll do me. I magically survived a 4-hour stream. Leaving first island.